Well, last time, as you may remember, first of all, you killed Rourke. You tried to reason with him. Wasn't a very reasonable guy. You killed him.
You met the best person ever.
Yeah, you met Ivan.
And the second best person, and the third best person.
Yeah.
All called Ivan.
You also met Ivan, yeah. Yeah, I think it's some of the best characters I've ever made.
Shop Ivan and
Yeah.
There is
Another guy,
definitely
Ivan.
3 Ivans.
absolutely,
Yeah.
definitively. Because Igor, was proven very wrong on that one.
There's just Will over there, just seething. Well, yeah, since then you guys left. Ivan.
It's not the best crow.
Okay.
It's a crow Gimli. It still only counts as one.
So basically, you guys decided to go to Fort Forgall because you heard that that's where MMerrett supposedly killed a guy
Oh yeah, and the dog dude.
and the dog.
Dog dude.
I have to say that, like, me and Holly had never conceived of
Like,
him in that context.
Oh no, I have plenty of friends into pet.
No,
I'm a fucking
she has
furry.
definitely conceived it perfectly. But look, we never with this character in that context.
May the God Emperor protect your soul.
He ain't doing shit, right? I guess you were told to go. Wait, so Victor was told to go to Forgall.
Yeah.
Does he look at this map and just go in the direction again?
Oh, he didn't look at the map. He just goes where it got pointed to.
oh, it's up there.
Yeah. He was told to go north. He went north.
Cool. Well, actually, North's probably taking you kind of in the wrong direction.
Yeah, we actually have a physical map now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the map.
Yeah.
Map thing.
Physical motherfucking map. Right, okay, well. Okay, sure.
Did you long rest still, by the way?
You long rested over the night while
Cool.
staying.
Can I re-roll my dice for doing brand things?
Oh, yeah, you didn't.
What colour dragon is
Do you
it?
have a...
I have a notepad that says what colour he becomes when I
You rolled
things.
2.
I
What's
rolled
2?
a 2, let's find out.
I should also probably specify for the audience that Ravenna does indeed need to sleep, but she isn't going to let other people know that.
And she probably can sleep on a
Blue!
Oh,
And then just to prove that it actually exists and is a thing.
yeah, there it is.
She can also eat food that
Yeah.
isn't blood, but she
I like
isn't
that.
going to let people know that. And she also doesn't like to.
And 6 is choose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically my question will be, are people, like, paying attention to where Victor is driving you?
Well, the thing is, because I know Victor's driving, but Colin's also right in front because he cannot see inside the carriage at all.
Yeah.
So Victor's not paying attention. Colin is.
Yeah, I mean, did it?
Colin has the map.
Is Colin the only guy with no dark vision?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so is Colin actually directing Victor in the direction to go then?
Yeah.
Does this improve
Yeah,
Victor's
he's like
driving?
party manager.
No, it's like he's not like pointing. It's just every now and again he'll just like reach over to the reins and just like slightly like pull them one of the directions to just slightly adjust the car.
And Victor just won't respond in the slightest. He's just
Yeah.
he's unfazed by this.
I feel like Amira's got her head out the window but isn't really paying attention. Is too busy looking at all the new shit. And it's just like,
What's that?
he doesn't really know what's going
I was wondering if Colin wants to actually comment on the map itself, being that it's not completely accurate. There's many strange inaccuracies.
I mean, I can see where Forgall is on the map, and it's showing it's in the north, so we're going in the north. And I'm kind of just pointing to where Forgall is, which is just before the mountains.
We want to be going
Yeah,
more west.
I suddenly just yank on the reins.
Take you more west.
Yeah.
Sure.
Ah, right.
Yeah, you see, like, you probably noticed the tower has come back into view and realize that you're probably a little bit too north and need to go more west.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Mid-Adrian.
Yeah.
I think after some time then, I'm sort of guesstimating your travel trajectory. You would see Shruff come back into view as well. The river that Shruff is on. don't know if you can actually see Shroff on the map. I'm not sure if it is.
I'm not sure, but I have now realised that's water, not a path.
Not a massive path.
It's just the Great Wall of China.
Sure. Okay, so basically, you're traveling for about 6.5 hours.
Okay, but that's what I say.
So that gets you to it would be 3 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in the afternoon. That's a fort comes into view. You assume it's Forgall. It's like got large wooden walls. It basically has layers. Like a wooden wall, then another wooden wall almost immediately afterwards.
Oh, good job we can just fly over all that then.
Why? Is that the plan?
Why go through the defences and go over them?
There is one building that seems to be bigger than the rest, but quite a few buildings inside. The bigger building looks like some kind of hall. Maybe a feasting hall, or maybe it's more like a town hall, I'm not sure. From here, obviously. Quite a few people just going about their business, it seems. Just going to guess what's going on. You think some people down there see you coming and are pointing up at you?
Mm-hmm. Well, where I am deciding we're not going to go straight to the middle. We're going to go.
Why not?
You want to, if you want
Doesn't
to go
matter.
right shotgun.
What's a shotgun?
That's a very good question. Actually, if anyone's going to know what a shotgun is, it's probably a man.
Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't know what the name of those things that like the
Yeah.
peasants sometimes like make
the boom
noises
sticks.
with. Like she
The
probably
big
doesn't know
boom
what that is called.
Yeah,
Why would we not land in the middle?
it's called etiquette. We can't just barge in. They'll think we're attacking.
What? Was it a bunch of people in a flying car? How are we going to attack an entire city?
Perspective. They're seeing someone invade what's clearly a fort. They're not normally just jumped on in the middle.
I mean, putting this from here, so it'd probably be best to go through the main gate.
Okay. So you are, I guess, landing in front of the gate?
Yeah. Landing in front and then just like riding up as normal.
I like to think that we were going just straight to the middle and we just turned towards the gates, just like go back through the town.
Like a kamikaze dive bomb, then just slightly adjusted.
Right. Somebody will basically run out from the front of the gate, holding a pike, and yell out, "Who goes there?"
Camille, this is Colin, this is Brand, this is Ravenna. Oh, and Victor, and Igor, and Whiskey, and what was your cat called again?
His name is Bathory.
And Bathory.
He just looks somewhat confused by the bizarre group that is in front of him, and then he says, "Are any of you vampires?"
Yeah.
Hold on.
Too late. I mean, what does it
What a
matter?
stupid question.
We don't like to eat people though.
Darklanders are generally
No, you
not
don't.
welcome here. Not since the last one came.
Oh, what was that guy's name
Victor
again?
can't go in, but I can go in.
What was the guy's called again? That you mentioned last week.
You mean Norm?
Norm.
Norman?
Yeah, Norm. Yeah. Yeah. And Camille's like, oh, do you mean Norm? Is he called Norm?
Norman the Conqueror. Yes.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Good for you. Look, okay, look, I guess she can come in. Just, well, if she starts biting anybody, we're going to kick you out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk by,
We'll
float
keep
by,
her
but
tidy.
I'm gonna float by, but make a very intimidating face at him.
He's just he's got the eyes that like look at what you're doing,
Yeah.
then look away.
I walk up past, goes to them and goes like, "Don't worry, I've got her on a bit of a short leash."
Let's just go find what we need.
He's like,
Hope so.
My 4 skeletons.
Like walking afterwards.
He just like sees them and goes. He just, like his face just. He just. His mouth goes agape.
Oh yeah, your buddies might attract a bit of attention. Yeah, I don't think he can shut his jaw.
Very friendly.
She can pass for a person. Your skeletons don't pass for people. People are very judgmental. People want to see people.
Yeah, a second or two passes. And you hear him yelling, you aren't sure if it's like a word in his language or if it's something else.
Annoying.
Whereas Colin probably recognizes it as a name. As he starts yelling, Sanke! Sanke! I don't know. Is Colin responding to this? Probably had the moment.
So, recognize this name. Do I know it's the name of like the guy in charge, essentially?
You might have heard of this person. I would say you could roll probably history or religion.
History. 19 total.
Okay, yeah, you've heard of this guy. Person known as Senke, or sometimes Sene, is a powerful druid. He has been known to be like the person who was the primary educator of Ku while he was a young boy. Pretty respected.
Fair enough. So I know who he is. Would he know who I am?
Not impossible.
In which case, I can just like try and get to essentially the front of the party just to see if he shows up. And I like reach inside like a pocket to see if I can pull out some like official looking documents. Just for like ID and all that.
So, there's like some trees here interspersed throughout the fort. Just this man that comes out of one of the trees, just appears from behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes along and goes, Ron, what's the problem? What's the problem? And he looks at this group. And he says, they've got undead, sir. A necromancer. He's like, well, that's concerning. And they've shown up on Darklander technology.
Oh my god, hi. Did you just come out of that tree? It was amazing. What spell was that?
I'm not really a caster of spells as such here. I merely commune and use the power of nature.
Sorry, Ravenna probably, after seeing a guy walk out of a tree, start looking around for that Yato Veo person who she came there with.
No insight.
That you know of.
Yeah.
Let me just give it a roll. And then over the wall.
Just roll perception.
Like Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Oh no. He then goes, sorry, so you are a necromancer?
Yes.
You're not from around here.
No, I'm from the Underdark. I'm from Annette.
You're from the place down below.
Yeah.
Okay. He then looks at these skeletons.
Oh, I'll introduce some of my friends. This is Ducky. This is Admon, Ferruel, and Zadera.
He's looking very closely at them. And he goes,
I keep them in very good condition.
Ron, it's fine. This one is different. Just,
I'm
he
just
then looks over at Rebecca and he's like,
Yes, she probably won't be a problem. I wouldn't worry about it.
he then looks over at Brand. If this was any other settlement, I would kick you out immediately. But you're no threat here. Go about doing whatever you will. Just know that if you hurt anyone, well, you won't be long for this world.
Don't worry, I'm trying to keep them all in the best behaviour.
We appreciate the hospitality. Right, let's get on with what we are here for. This place is bloody boring.
And then he just turns to leaves. Disappear.
I wanted to ask him where the guy was.
Then you should have spoke up.
I just shout, run! Run!
The guard who's Ron just like comes back from the gate. He's like,
Are you alright? See, we're trying to find like the big guy in charge. We're on the trail of our father, and he apparently came through here. We just wanted to have a chat with him.
with your father.
And it's big, fucking long story. You know that there's this thing going on with the sun right now?
Well, there was, yeah.
That.
Oh, right. Well, when you're talking about the guy in charge, I mean, he's dead, technically. But you mean you wanted to talk to Ku?
Yeah, sure, that guy.
Whoever's most likely to be able to give us information.
Well, he might be over at the feasting hall. But I don't know, he's not very reliable. He could be anywhere. He kind of just comes and goes as he will. Could have even gone out. He sometimes goes out hunting and fishing. If you hang out here for long enough, well, you almost certainly will be here eventually.
Boring as that is, it sounds like a plan.
How are they technically dead?
Well, I didn't mean technically dead. I meant more in the sense that Ku is now sort of in charge, but not really. He's not really any sort of clan leader or chief or king, but he's all we got.
We can talk to this person first about Anran, and then we can talk to Senga.
Sure thing. We might have to off in the feasting hall. Best, it's the biggest lead we got. Pointing in the right direction, Ron?
He points at the biggest building. He's like, it's that massive building over there.
Gotcha.
Heads up. Right, let's go.
Yeah. Going along your way, there's lots of shops on either side of the like main cobbled path that leads up to the large hall. I don't know if you're taking any notice of those, or you just want me to like track you straight into the hall.
Is there any of them that seem to be of note? Which is the best thing to say.
There's I'm trying to think of like things that you would think of
Is
as
this like
being
a
of
sort of
note.
outdoor fort, or is it like the whole thing is?
Would you?
Yeah, I'm wondering if Ravenna could maybe try and get inside by floating up over the outside wall, just to sort of get a better look at it, and then drop down into the courtyard.
I mean, I guess if you didn't leave the carriage until you got in, then you probably didn't. Yeah, but yeah, it's like it's open air. If that's what you mean.
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant. It's like, is it like?
It's just like massive walls, and there's like they're all made of wood.
See, I was thinking, is this a castle or is this like a hill fort?
It's more like a
Okay, so it is like.
Yeah.
I could just get myself into the courtyard just to sort of see.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, can I have Ravenna sort of float upwards just to sort of get a better look at this place?
Sure.
Remember, what are you doing?
I want to see inside.
We are outside.
Yeah, I was going to say right now.
I want to see the rest of it.
Sure. Well, there's basically like great big hall, and then there's like 9-ish of buildings of any kind of note, and then surrounding sort of more further down the hill and towards the wall is all like residents and some minor crops that they have.
Okay. So I just have a better idea of the layout of this place before sort of going back to join everybody else.
Just outside the gates as well as like a little stables.
Some part of carriage up there.
You definitely did get a bit of attention just now, though.
Oh, yeah.
Quite a few people looking at you.
Yeah, maybe don't advertise your vampire powers whilst you're in a place that Claire doesn't like vampires.
Also, Brand like picked up Igor and then dropped him accidentally, and had to pick him back up. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm always dropping this thing.
Absolutely. Maybe cracked a horn,
Does he have like a strong case?
I'll have to get one.
He needs like
Then again, I can always get a new Igor, so it doesn't really matter.
needs a fancy like case and then like little dangly bit
Just
hanging off him.
I'm just imagining Brand
Let's
as,
get some
like,
charm for his tail.
when Brand was a bratty kid.
Mm.
He like got pissed off with his ego and smashed it, and then got I got him a new one.
Absolutely. Absolutely, that's happened at least once.
His name is spelled like lowercase I capital G. It's the Igor one.
Yeah, I go. Probably like 30 now.
No, you definitely not good.
Okay, well, you can look at the other shops if you want to, but just the hall itself. You get to the front of it, and you can see that it's called Champion's Portion. You come inside, you can see that it's a massive feasting hall. There's just like 4 sets of giant, huge, long tables. Just tables and chairs all surrounding them, and stools. Loads and loads of food is being served to all sorts of people all the time. Lots of drinking, merrymaking. All around the walls are lots and lots of tapestries. And the tapestries, well, once you start to look at them, you start to realize they have a common theme. First, there is a depiction of one boy stood on top of what looks to be a pile of other beaten up boys around the same age. He looks to be like less than 10. There is a man strangling a dog to death. The said dog looks to be very big, about the same size as him. There seems to be a man who is grabbing a tower that is falling down and is righting it. There seems to be said man is chopping 3 men's head off. There is him slinging a rock into a load of birds. Somehow the rock is hitting all of the birds in the flock at the same time. There is what appears to be said man is like in front. He's been sort of in stocks and is being beheaded by a giant. And 2 more. There's one in which he seems to be just holding a large heart in his hand, and another one in which he is holding a large pointed spear with a red metal point.
And we can tell it's just like the same man in each tapestry, basically.
It might not be apparent to you at first, but it becomes more and more obvious as you look at each one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, whoever this is, they seem very accomplished.
After a few, if you're just sort of stood there.
Well, I'm going to say, what? Is there any folks sat down eating, or what's going on?
Oh yeah,
Just any
loads of
best-
people. There's loads of people. There just seem to be lots of counter people. If you're sort of looking around,
Does anyone look particularly important who might be the guy we're asking information from?
no, people don't really stand out as such. After sort of maybe 30 seconds, 40 seconds, something like that, a halfling will come up to you, a halfling man. He's got sort of mousy brown hair, and he comes up to you and goes, "Oh, hey, all. What are you here for, you strange people? Would you like some seats, maybe some food, some drink?"
Oh, yes, please.
I respond to him in halfling and just like, yes, thank you very much. Party for 4, please.
It's like, oh, someone could speak my tongue. I like that. And he takes you over to one of the tables, just a section of the table where...
Yeah.
Who is it we're meant to be speaking to again?
We're meant to be speaking to Ku.
Yeah. Is he here?
Ku?
Yeah.
Ku? He's like points up at one of the tapestries.
I assume so, yeah. We've not met him yet, we're new. We're not, so.
Yeah, sorry. Just, well, it sounded like you were asking me if like there was a dog, but yeah, the guy, yeah, he's around. I saw him yesterday.
Has he not been in today then yet?
Sorry, what?
Has he not been in today yet?
No.
Do you know what he left to do?
No, because I didn't see him. No.
You normally come in like once a day or something?
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
To be honest, I might be lucky to see him once a week.
Yeah.
He gets quite a lot of fanfare in here, so I don't know if he necessarily likes to come in here all the time.
That makes sense. Well, it looks like we're going to have to try harder to go find him then. Is there anyone who would know where he's gone?
Well, his old educator, Senke, would know.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. We just have to go back to the old guy.
I mean, to be fair, before we do go, this place is quite a nice place. I wouldn't mind just stopping here for a bit. Bit of drink, bit of food. Nice place.
There is one other person who mightn't. There's a distiller down the road. Who does like to go there quite often, so...
We can check that out. Maybe see if we can't find him, we can go back here, have some food, then go out again.
That sounds like a plan. I turn to the half and it's like, is it possible to like reserve the spots for us first in case we come back?
Well, not as such. You'd have to sort of live here for quite some time to do such a thing, really. It's you're here quite at, how to put this, not peak times. A few hours, we're going to probably be quite full. But being that you aren't residents, I can't really reserve you a place. I could serve you while you're here.
We can find the Sen guy anytime. He seems to just stick around.
Yeah, sure, let's have some.
He just says, well, we serve all sorts of things here. We can do you any kind of meat, fish. Yes.
Is there any...
bet?
You know, that's not a request I've ever had before. But no, we don't really have bear meat.
Okay, what's your closest option?
The bear?
I do know bear meat's quite gamey and has a very strong smell to it.
Yeah, maybe, perhaps beef?
Beef, boar, venison, maybe.
We do have some boar.
Sure, that sounds good.
Okay.
This is my first time on the surface. I'm not really used to your food. What would you recommend?
Well, maybe you should try a little bit of everything. We could give you a platter.
That sounds lovely. Thank you.
Okay. So I'm going to get maybe a platter just to share amongst you and some boar meat.
Nice
Anything-
bit of fish for me.
Okay. Anything else?
I need people.
Just get us some meat and just make it raw. That'll satisfy her.
Okay. Pork then. Right.
Make it bloody so I can actually eat it.
Yeah, sure.
Remember, you cannot eat people here. People are very nice.
He then just walks away.
Right after he walks away. Well, I mean, she's a vampire. She has to eat people.
Well, she has to drink blood. She doesn't have to eat people.
Same difference.
No, really is not. Everything pretty much living has blood. You can survive with that. You will have to make do. No humans. Or anything sentient.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but the necromancer's right.
That'd be like, not being able to eat a favourite food, surely.
I can't eat my favourite food.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, it's this really nice stuff like closest to when you see it's a snail. It's not really a snail, but it looks like a snail that we get in the Underdark, and it's stuffed with like fungus and nice spices. You don't have
It's that boar here.
We have some quail eyes as well.
I'll actually kind of like Liam, which is like, let me introduce you to something called escargot.
So the raw pork comes out on a plate. It's bleeding still. Then about 2 or 3 minutes later, the cooked fish and boar comes out.
Just start ripping into it, basically.
Oh yeah, so the boar meat is the best meat you've ever tasted in your life.
Oh my god, it's even better than bear!
It's even better than bear.
Yeah, he's like destroying that.
I take a way more like civilized approach to the fish. Like, I don't know if there's utensils there on the table, but if not, I bring out my urn.
Oh yeah, they give you a knife.
Yeah, I still bring out my urn. It's
You've got-
fancier.
You've got your own fancy royal like knife and fork to take
Yeah,
everywhere.
it's silver, beware.
Jimmy was probably just taking little bits from like these little platters, like
Yeah,
tasting,
the
like
platter comes out shortly
maybe
afterwards.
quite like
It's like a mixture of there's like some bread, there's some like sliced meats, and like some small sausages, and
Nice.
then there's like a little bit of things like onion, and leek.
He's definitely into like all the vets and stuff like that, and mixing things up, seeing what they taste like, and like just, like excited, to, like new things.
Yeah, Ravenna's probably gonna
Plants.
like dip a bit of the pork in the as much of the blood as possible, and sort of essentially she's trying to like eat this as if it is a liquid with her teeth. It's kind of like dipping soup in like dipping bread in soup, and you're really eating the soup. Like that,
Yeah, I
kind
know
of
what you
thing.
mean.
But you know, she has two little straws in her mouth that she is used to using to eat things with.
I can't say that the experience is great. It's not.
Yeah.
You get a little bit of like pork blood, but I mean, the fact that it's it's raw, it's kind of cool. It's not warm like when you drain it from directly from a living
Well,
creature,
yeah.
and also it's not cooked meat, so it just
Can I sort of
yeah.
slam it down and just sort of demand to the person who brought me the meat? Bring me the pig.
Oh no! Hold on. Yeah, can I have a repeat, please? Can I hear you see you say that again?
Bring me the pig.
Well, the person is there. It's like this woman who like served you all the food. She just looks at you and goes, 1 minute." She
I want to
goes.
before she goes.
I'm gonna make hungry eyes at the lady walking away to get me the living pig.
Before she does, I'm going to cast minor illusion above her head and just make words appear that says "Do not bring pig."
She then looks at us like. She just nods slowly and walks back into
I
the
continue to
kitchen.
look hungrily at the lady who just walked back into the kitchen.
I think we might need to get her some real food before she murders this food hall.
You'll have to sort something out.
You know what you like best. What would you eat that doesn't involve murdering people? Yeah, we've got information to get from here. People don't tend to want to give you information if you murder them.
She just stopped, sort of thought loading. I haven't eaten anything that isn't human blood in like several years.
Oh, okay. Well, did the pig blood at least satisfy you?
Dead.
What? You can always get a living pig.
That's what I asked her for.
Actually, you asked for the rest of that pig.
I'll tell you what.
Which I can't blame you for. This boar is delicious.
Tell you what. We know the guy likes to go out hunting. I'll take you out hunting. We'll find something. There you go.
And if
In
you're not
the
going to
light.
have this, just
Free range.
the raw pig.
I mean, you eat it. It tastes meh in comparison to the ball. The cooked ball.
Yeah, of course.
You probably eat the raw pig and think this would probably be better cooked.
Can I cook this myself?
Well, it probably have lightning breath, so
Yeah, he's debating it.
You're not, yeah, because you're not a red dragon today.
No, I'm a blue one today.
There is a roundabout way I could technically cook it.
Go.
Heat metal.
oh, I guess
Put
you
it on
could,
the
like,
metal dish.
Yeah.
Or metal utensils, heat them, and it cooks as it cuts.
Or I just whip my sword out. You heat the sword, and I just.
yeah, something like that.
There you go.
If you really wanted to
Cook it!
spell start doing that.
Yeah. Done. I heat metal his sword to cook the pork.
You okay. Are you
And I'm
leaning the sword against the table?
Wants to
Oh, he's laid the sword on the table. If it sets on fire, then he's just not thought of that.
Ah,
If it gets on fire, I've got chill touch.
Just towards the fire.
It's just like a cantrip, just basically where it's on the table. It's like, okay. No.
doesn't chill touch do necrotic damage?
Yeah, chill touch is an eye.
Oh, yeah, sorry, no mind.
It's like the touch of death, not the touch of frost. It's
Nothing is melt.
it's not that it sets on fire, but it is like making a massive singe mark in the table.
Do we have to pay for that?
And he lifts the sword. Ah, Yeah. Well, at least the pig will be good.
On the plus side, the pork is cooked.
Yeah.
And I was like, see, you don't have to resort to violence to solve things. Ingenuity works as well. Yeah, he's happy, he's content.
It was just like showing your long face and stuff like that. So yeah, maybe it'll taste nice with this as well.
He just takes another bite out of the pork slab that he's got.
Yeah, I suppose like a minute or so passes. Nobody has particularly high passive perception.
No.
No. That's very accurate.
I mean, 14, 15, 14.
Passive technical ball.
9.
Yeah, 9's pretty impressive. But then actually, with 14, Colin, you basically notice that the not really the waitress, but like server, she kind of pops her head out of the kitchen, and then you see a few minutes pass, and this halfling from before comes back out and goes, "Right, yo, there is some damage to the table there as well, so I will be charging you for that."
I mean, it was an accident. I mean, come on, you know.
You did damage the table.
I didn't damage the table. Colin damaged the table. He used my sword.
I guess you could.
But I will pay for my
Table-
food happily.
The table's made out of wood, right?
Yeah.
Can you heal wood?
Not if it's dead, because it's
Oh.
been carved into a table.
I'm saying, unless you got mending or something, maybe you can get some of that.
Mending, yeah, I think mending would work.
Shit. The cure wounds wouldn't.
No.
But I'll happily pay for the food. But yes, Colin decided that setting my sword ablaze was the great way to cook pork. By the way, the cooked pork was delicious.
Right. He also then looks up and goes, "Also, my dear, we don't have, well, we have more pork cutlets, but we don't have the pig. The pig is dead and cut up already.
Bring me a living pig.
We don't do that here, dear. I think you might want to go to, well, a farm, perhaps, or somebody who owns their own animals."
You might want to buy a living pig and then just have that.
You're on the menu. Bring me a pig.
No, you can buy a pig somewhere else.
Did you roll intimidate with disadvantage because you're part to agree with you?
That's a 12 and an 18.
So it's
Well,
a 12
yeah.
The 12, what do I get to intimidate? I'm going to look for.
That one there. You got.
Okay. I have a +7 intimidation.
That's 19.
Yeah, that is a 19.
This halfling just like goes a little wide-eyed, just like, right, well, I'm just gonna go. Just like leaves, goes back to the kitchen.
But it will work for an hour. If we need to.
What is
Yeah,
it?
but
What does it do?
on?
In case someone goes a bit mad.
Oh, right.
Wait, what does the spell do?
You don't know.
Look, Ravenna, I get you're hungry, but even I, who am not from here, can read the room well enough to know they eat dead stuff in here, not living things.
That reminds me, you've got a bunch of skeletons stood by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want living things, go somewhere where living things are. And preferably not the people that we're trying to get information from.
Yeah.
Unless we plan on just torturing them for the information. Well, that could work too.
You're not torturing anyone.
Why not?
Because it's mean. And horrible.
If it gets us what we need.
We can just talk to them and come with an agreement.
Well, you try that, and when that fails horribly, I'll cut some hands off.
Also, I remember reading somewhere that torture doesn't actually work. People just tell you what they want to hear.
But either way, they die.
Oh, yeah,
But killing's not the point.
then there's a fresh meal for Ravenna. Solves its own problem.
She's not allowed to eat any sentient beings while we're on this mission. I mean, that needs to be a rule. That needs to be set. No eating sentient beings.
You're not my mother. You can't tell me what to do.
No, but there's more wisdom than are you.
I dropped a chip in the dick.
There's something about you saying that at that moment.
He said that actually happened. The old chips and the Jimmy just.
Brad's just
That
like
was just
picking at the platter. He's just like, oh, I dropped a chip in the dip.
Celtic potato chip.
They're all potatoes, you know?
Oh yeah.
And equally clumsily fumbles it out again. Let's finish up here. Get her a meal from somewhere that's probably not going to terrify the people for now. We can use that strategy later.
They had a stable, didn't they?
The front, I believe so, yeah.
Not the stables. We find a farm, we find animals, not fucking horses.
Yeah, you
Because
should.
I was saying that out of character, I remembered. It's like,
Yeah, I was gonna say Colin would be quite knowledgeable that, like, yeah, the Celts value horses, you know, quite a lot beyond just like they don't really eat them.
Yeah, that's a French thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, have you bought lasagna from Tesco?
Hey.
This isn't Britain.
Are we in the Republic of Ireland?
We're in fake hell.
There's no such thing as the Republic on Northern Ireland right now. It's just Ireland.
Yeah, they haven't unionised yet. The British haven't invaded.
And they haven't had a Catholic versus Protestant conflict yet.
Yeah, none of that's happened yet. This is all before this. But okay. So you guys are leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Well, where we started, there was a bunch of trees around. They're just like trees in nature in just like a lot of places.
They're sort of interspersed. Sometimes, like, you know, even right next to buildings. It seems to be like a lot of the buildings seems to have been like built around trees rather than the matter of like cutting them down and making way.
I mean, he came out of a tree the first time. We might as well try again. I go and.
Nobody wants to try that brewery place first.
Oh, you sure can. But we also know that Sarkad could potentially know who is. So
Yes, and he might have been from like Mason or Valorant, so ask him as well.
sure. I go up and knock on a tree.
No, that's how that works.
You don't get any
Probably no, but he
response.
came out of a tree. I started knocking it and it just said, just started calling the guy's name.
Sure. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Senke.
Well, okay. Could you roll something for me? Just roll persuasion.
I'm on your behalf.
Pretty good at that.
Roll.
19 plus 11.
Nice.
Literally the highest I can get without it being a nat 20.
All right. So a moment or two passes, and he sort of like his face appears in the tree, and then he sort of molds out of it, and he stands in front of you and goes, "Yeah, what's up?"
Honestly, I'm kind of just surprised that worked. Anyway, we kind of wanted to speak to Ku. Apparently, you might know where he is.
Oh yeah, he went fishing.
Ah, sure. Man of the fish, gotcha. We also kind of wanted to just ask you a few questions, if you don't mind, about Amaranth fella.
Right. Well, what do you want to know?
I mean, first of all, you seen him around lately?
Oh no, not for some time. Not since he was last here and well, got into a fight.
Do you know
You might-
why he got into a fight?
Not really. It's strange, really, because well, him and Tyrannus, they were friends, as far as I could tell. Drinking buddies, even. But they were in a shouting match and going back and forth, and then well, Amaranth pulled up some kind of stick and it blasted him, and that was it.
Stick?
Yeah, it was a stick. I don't know what it was.
Is it one of those metal sticks, but the ball comes out the end and it's loud?
Yeah, it was kind of like that, but it's much smaller. It's like only, yeah, he only held it in one hand. Yes. It was quite sudden. it was strange, really, because, well, it hit him. It hit Rannis, and then, well, he was fine. But for a moment, it seemed like it didn't really hurt him. But then, like, the wound, I don't know, it went black, and the black spread through his veins, and then he died. And that was that.
Pretty nasty.
And then the sun stopped. So,
Yes, it's not a very good sign.
right. Well, yeah. So why would you be wanting to know about this anyway?
I mean, we're kind of trying to find the guy. We're trying to pick up on his trail. We were over at the tower over to the east of here. He was spotted there. Probably there was some sort of, what did you fucking call it?
It's a teleportation set.
That was it.
Ah, right. Yes. It wouldn't be that surprising to me if Amaranth knew how to do something like that. He did know quite a few little tricks.
Adds up.
Do you have any idea where he might be going?
I had thought about it. Maybe he'd be over to Krokan. Because, well, their day, Samhain is coming up, and, well, Morrigan is known to show up then, and I don't know, there's a lot of what I saw and what a lot of people have been saying. It sounds likely that he wants to kill all the gods. So, well, if he wants to kill Morrigan, that would probably be the time.
Do you have a magic shop?
A magic shop. I think there is a shop selling some magical goods.
Do you have a shop that might sell scrolls, spell scrolls?
Just one moment. Yeah, he looks down the street. He's like looking there, and he goes, "Oh yes, there's a place over there called Giant Wares. They have some unusual things. They might have something like that."
Okay.
Good to know.
One last question, bit of a weird one. Is there a farm somewhere we can buy a bit of livestock?
Oh well, I wouldn't. If you went a bit further south, there is an actual farm. But if you wanted to go a bit closer, some of the people in the fort have their own livestock and their own little crops. I suppose if that's what you're looking for.
There we go. See if we can find something to do the job.
Whereabouts did he go fishing?
Oh, he just went south to the river, the big river.
There you go. Easy enough. Go find him.
Probably think about getting more defenses. The sun stopping and the god dying is a very bad sign of really bad things going to happen. The whole book I don't have. I need to get sending to speak to my friend who has the actual book.
You know, Morrigan had said some similar things herself.
Yeah.
Wait, are you saying she has a point? She's not just making shit up?
No,
Well-
the god dying is the first sign of an apocalypse. It is. happened
That's good
multiple
news for some
times.
I'm
people.
not entirely sure what that means, but the Morgan has been saying that bad times are coming, that the sky will turn red and things, and a lot of us people have been dismissing it,
Well,
thinking it seems a bit ridiculous.
it all happened very quickly. We have about a month.
That seems oddly specific.
The book is about a month.
Right.
Well, that's good to know. That's corroborated from a god, you said, so that's pretty big news. All right, thank you for that. Let's go buy some livestock.
Go to the magic shop and see if we got scrolls.
And then after we've walked off, just going to get on the Eagle to Tiamat.
Calling mummy dear, calling mummy dear.
Okay.
And then to cut it short, we'll relay the information and that this Morrigan god has also confirmed Apocalypse totally on.
Okay. If we're cutting it short, then you basically just get a affirmation.
You know, so good time to try and take over the world, yes.
has occurred to me that Ravenna still doesn't have any actual money.
It doesn't.
No.
Gotta get a job.
Oh, this is what her mum was really trying to say. So are you like splitting up here? Is like some of you going to get livestock and some of you going to the magic store?
I'll go to the magic store.
Fran's going to go feed Ravenna before she kills someone.
Okay, I go up to you. I probably have to reach up a bit, but I put my hand on your shoulder, not the ego shoulder. I just sort of like, I can trust in you. Don't fucking kill anyone on your way there, you madman.
If it makes you feel any better, they clearly are capable of giving us information and housing. They are useful. Therefore, I won't murder anyone just yet.
Do you want me to go with them? I just want to see if they've got a scroll of sending.
You go do your bookshop thing. We're just going to buy a pig. I'm not going to murder the pig owner. Don't worry.
I don't trust it.
Look, if we're going to work as
Tell
a
you what,
party, you're going to have
You need a
to...
scroll sending? I'll check out the magic shop for you, get your scroll. You stick
thank
with these weirdos.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ravenna is making hangry face.
You don't get your food.
Okay, that being the case, then let's go to Colin first. So, Colin goes down the street. You go past a shop that seems to be called Hound's Haunt. You just recognize the symbol as being that of a distiller, probably the one he was referencing.
Yeah.
You also note then Giant's Wares, which seems to have like a big bum on the as like a symbol on the sign. Yeah, you go in?
Yeah.
Sure. Inside there is a guy. He like mostly bald, quite a short guy, human. In kind of a yellowish robe, and he sees you come in and goes, hello, another customer. Good to see you. Good to see you. Do I recognize you? Yes, you're from Crocker, aren't you?
Yeah, sure, that'd be me. Colin from Crockenough. The son of the Queen. Top of the afternoon to you.
Wow, it's good to have some royalty in here for once. It's amazing. Amazing indeed. Well, you're here for some sort of magical curio.
Less curio, more just a bit of a scroll. One of me friends is looking for a scroll of sending, if you've got anything like that. So they can send messages.
He goes, a scroll of sending specifically. Let me just have a look. He then like starts looking through his chest. He cracks open. It seems to have loads of bits of paper in it.
Yeah.
He then gets it out and looks at this and goes, if you could just give me 2 minutes with this. And he goes into the back.
While he's gone in the back, I'm just gonna like
Look at.
just take a quick look around.
Yeah, sure. So, hanging over what is sort of his till is a massive hammer. Seems to be mostly made of gold. It's big, two-handed thing. Then there seems to be like a almost like a coat rack. With, it seems to be some sort of furry coat, very fuzzy, white.
What are you going to say first, you?
No, no.
This is Q's photo.
Oh no. No.
I'm not the first person to think of furry Q.
Then there's a big fishing rod hanging on the wall. It looks like a normal fishing rod to you. There is a statue that seriously pretty much exactly resembles Igor.
Is that
Okay.
What the fuck?
Oh,
No!
Clearly wearing a fur coat.
This isn't allowed. Shut up!
What is it?
I can't believe this.
Sorry, it's an anime
I
version of a
can't
character.
believe this.
Not anime Cruella de Vil, is it?
I can't believe you've done this.
Sorry, you said fur coat, and like I just
It's
Let's have a look.
oh my god. Okay, all I can say is basically imagine something more rustic than that. It's not like a well knitted thing. It's more like a really
Modern
sticky out, not well groomed.
Yeah.
Thing. It's like
Part of me's thinking like Craven the Hunter.
it's almost like wearing a skin, like a fur skin.
Like the suit.
No.
Wonderful.
Does it have ears?
You know that there's just a chest that is hanging open, but it has a little piece of like a folded bit of paper that says chest of preserving on it. There appears to be on the actual till a 20-sided dice made of gold.
Okay.
With symbols all over it. Not symbols that you recognize.
Oh, it's the perfect original D20.
And there is a strange statue of what you vaguely think might be a feminine figure. It's very strange, difficult to figure out because its proportions don't really resemble real humans in any kind of way.
Anime.
No.
This is
What the fuck?
This is-
realistic.
This is what happens when you play when you play D&D with Babylon Knights.
God damn it.
And associates.
I mean, more in the sense that, like, there's, like, two arms hanging out, but there's, like, a sort of very droopy, long face, and there's a vague semblance of breasts, maybe, but and not really any legs as such, just kind of abdomen.
Is it one of those weird ancient Venus statues that has like no face but is clearly a female body?
That's kind of the thing to think, yeah. It's sort of like vaguely feminine stature.
Smash.
I could see evil in his eyes, but then he said it. Okay, well. So he comes back and he puts a scroll on the till. And he says, yes, scroll of sending. That will be 10 gold, if possible.
I was like, 10 gold. It's quite expensive for a bit of paper. Tell you what, something did catch my eye as I was just having a peek around your store. And I do kind of just reach to like the 20-sided die on like the counter. It's like, yeah. It's like, this sort of thing here, just like kind of give it a toss.
Careful, it's heavy.
Yeah. Quite an interesting thing. What is this?
It's an unusual little piece that we found in some ruins. Made of gold. A fascinating thing, really, isn't it?
It sure is. You don't mind if I give it a toss, do you?
If you want to give it a roll, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I just roll it on the table and see what happens.
It rolls. It lands on the side.
It's hefty. Yeah, fine.
Otherwise, doesn't seem to be special.
Okay. Tell you what, 10 gold, the scroll, and I'll take the die as well.
Okay, sure. Yeah. I am okay with that. Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Cool.
It's so not a real scroll.
I mean, to be fair, I am just going to bring them straight to YouTube to identify both things, so.
Okay, sure. So you have gold die and scroll of sending.
Soon.
So we're good to go see how these guys did, getting Ravenna something to eat.
Yeah, you've sent the three
Oh, yeah.
fuckers.
Oh god, I thought about like this Celtic family to see you three come up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, really clarifying.
So I guess you go what, just looking.
Well, I was going to first thing first. Ravenna, you say you saw some various things when you went over the wall, yes? Did you see anywhere that had living animals?
Also, I just want to point.
Did I notice any sort of animal pens over the wall?
You probably would have seen not so much over the wall, but like within the wall, but like at the edge of it.
Yes.
There are like some like people that have like their own little bits of crops, or
That's
otherwise have
okay.
animal pens.
Do I remember anybody with a pig?
I mean, You could just go up to some
Yeah.
of the ones with
I
apple
will-
pens and just.
I will just start floating off in some direction to where I saw
And yeah,
Okay,
Grand will just
Yeah, just follow.
this way.
I think you were going to say something.
I was going to point out that Ravenna's the only one who's experienced with farmland or any above ground civilization. Like, Underdark, hell.
yeah. Brand's just letting Ravenna follow the lead. He's just going to make sure she's not
Yeah.
accidentally eating people.
Yeah,
Sure.
we're not really entirely sure what a pig is.
It's a. They're fat and they look funny and they make funny noises and they don't have any fur. And humans eat them.
They are livestock.
Yes.
Okay. We will buy you a pig. Maybe a couple? How long will one last you?
I'm trying to think how many meals could Ravenna get out of one pig.
I mean, the problem being that if you kill the pig while, I mean, from the first bite, it depends how long you keep it alive.
Yeah.
If you basically, like, make it so that you bandage it up so it's not bleeding out,
Look at this way. You're a college student. This is your food for the month. Make it last.
you could probably make
Let's
it
say you
last
just
a
need
while.
Colin here to cure wounds after you kill it.
Oh, I could.
Sorry, I'm almost considering what if.
Pretty cruel, but you
What
could
if I-
probably.
what if-
I've got learned hands. I'm a paladin.
I'm just
Yeah.
thinking,
Fix the pig
what
after you
if-
take it.
thinking, what if, like, for the purpose of us staying around this village, Ravenna gets herself the biggest pig she can find and just sort of eats at it as we go. I'm just gonna drain this pig
Well,
until it's
first we
like
need to find
fainting and then
one.
just exactly.
Let's go
First we
find a
need to
pig.
find a pig.
Sure, so I guess you're floating along.
When they go along, Camille will just ask, does your bite hurt? Because I know some bats bite, they are antiseptic. They don't.
They scream when I bite them.
Okay, that's good.
So there's a boy and a girl who seem to be just like playing around and just sort of running around. They go past a tree. They sort of come into view, and they stop when they see floating Ravenna just like float past them. And they go, "Ah!" and they start running after her. And they're just like, she's like 20 feet off the ground. They're just like, ooh, just following you.
Fair.
Sorry, do I notice that there are two kids following me looking too excited?
Yeah.
Can I take a moment to just sort of suddenly stop in midair, float down, and
I'm
frighten them?
I'm just, as soon as he starts going towards kids, I'm literally running up. Like, okay, no.
I think
Like standing in front of the kids, like, hi, what are you doing?
Just makes a very angry face and continues to float towards farms.
I guess you're just trying to make an angry face of them.
Yeah, I'm just like, these kids are too happy about my presence. They should be running in fear.
Okay.
They are not running in fear.
If you just, I guess, roll intimidate then.
And so Camille will be standing in front of you,
Plus
looking very disappointed.
Is this intimidation with disadvantage?
Oh, not really.
That's a 7 and a 12. That's a 7 plus 7.
I was not going to give you disadvantage. But,
Oh, okay.
I mean,
But
it's
still, you
14.
get you still get 14. Yeah. Yeah, the kids like probably particularly just seeing your fangs just go ah! and then run off.
Really, you cannot scare people like that. It is very rude.
It's funny.
No, it's not. Not for them.
I mean, Ravenna enjoys
That's the point.
it. Anyway. Let's go find a
More
pig.
annoyed. He's got like making like half magical signatures, like she wants to do something, but she's not doing it yet. She's not there yet.
Like on the verge of casting a spell, but not quite.
Calm yourself down. Casting spells will probably scare them more than the vampire.
It's like you're here to stop me killing people. You
Exactly,
said
I have
nothing about me
spells for that.
terrorizing them.
I have spells for that.
He makes a good point.
You know, you want to be very scary when you're a slug.
It's a good point. I was here to stop a killer, so I didn't say anything about stopping a terror on people.
That's what I'm here for.
You're meant to go get a scroll.
Colin is getting the scroll.
You
Go get a scroll
see
as well.
you see a house that has an animal pen.
Okay.
Right now.
Uh,
if you want to buy this without terrifying him, you have to come down to ground, walk around, and try not to go at them.
Be friendly and ask if you would like
Oh, you
to buy a
don't have
pig.
to be friendly. You just have to ask for a pig.
Well, if you're not friendly, he's just going to charge you more.
I mean, if you're trying to kill them.
No, you're not threatening to kill anyone.
I will
Oh, God, you're such a drag.
float closer to the ground,
Closer.
sort of go to being like a foot off the ground, like half a foot off the ground.
Okay.
She doesn't like walking. Knock on the door.
Door. A woman opens the door. She's like 5'3". She looks at you. She goes, can I help you?
I want a pig.
Specifically, we're looking to buy a pig. You happen to
Big
have
one.
You're a snake.
No. Bad mistake. Don't do that again. I'm a dragon. The smaller dragon.
Okay.
Not a snake.
Okay.
Snakes are pathetic and worthless. I'm a dragon. We are majestic and...
He's half dragon.
Shut up.
She's
Technically,
a purple person.
Anyway, point being,
Oh,
would you like
what?
to buy a pig? Do you have a pig for sale?
Yeah, if you have the right price, yeah. We could. Depends on which one you want, really.
Let's have a look at your stock, shall we?
Sure. We've got like 5 piglets actually, and we got we got our biggest male, and well, actually, he's kind of gone past his days at this point. Not really good for breeding anymore, so
that would be good.
That sounds like a good purchase for what we need.
Is he big?
he's pretty big.
There you go. You'll be sorted.
I need this pig.
How much would I do with him? But well, you mean he's not worth as much as he used to be. Like 8 silver.
Yeah, sure. I'm not going to fight that. I just want to feed this lady before she gets angry.
Oh right, it's all for her.
To start with, we'll see.
I am making like hungry
You're doing
faces.
this
with
good.
this
Outside.
pig.
You're doing this outside.
Alright,
Are we inside the house now?
I will remove 1 gold, give them 1 gold, and ask for 2 silver to break it.
Yeah, sure. When she gets that, she's like, "Oh wow, no peace." Yes. Just do silver.
Thank you. Right, there, go have your pig. Don't.
Let me get the pig out of the pen for you. So she brings out this pig, and it's pretty big. You ever seen like a really big pig before? Yeah, he's real chonker.
Nice.
Bro.
The chunk.
And she's just like, "All right, off to see you last days then." Right.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Just grab the rein.
Off you go.
Right, let's go. Let me eat this.
I was going
Let's
to
find
like.
the alleyway. We'll find somewhere out of the way for you to do this.
I'm sort of standing outside the house, like preparing to eat this pig. Like,
No. 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 Drop it.
No pig. So, you think that the alleyways would actually be if you're in sort of the main part where all the shops are.
Yeah.
But there's also a lot more people there.
But let's just go around the side of the building so at least the no one,
Okay.
hopefully no one questions the fact that you're drinking a
Do
pig.
you have healing things?
Technically, yes.
The pig needs to last a while.
You make a good point. Don't kill it, and I'll try and stop you killing it.
I am going to.
Exercise restraint. We're not buying another one. You owe me 1 gold.
So you're playing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline.
Yeah.
And you're trying not to drink the human
And I'm
dry.
trying not to kill. I'm trying not to kill the person taking a piss in the alleyway, but you know how bad I played that game.
Oh no. Here we go, boy.
I'm going to. Ravenna immediately turns around and frenzies the taxi driver.
Oh no.
Oh, goodness.
Well, okay. Would you
I'm gonna.
I'm thinking about this. I'm like,
Ravenna is gonna bite into this pig with all the enthusiasm of a drunk person eating like a burger from the burger van.
I'm gonna say if it looks like she's taking it too far, I will cast polymorph.
well, the pig is very, very much just like not enjoying this. Obviously, it's a pig getting bitten.
I want to say Igor's just there, just tapping on your shoulder, like, Master, that's tasty, can I eat?
One at a time, I'm trying to stop the pig dying so we can eat it multiple times.
One bite at a time, got it, Master. I go in and just take one bite at a
I'm
time.
grab the eagle's tail and says, after she's done.
At that moment, I just look up Ravenna and I just give her, you done? You done? You done? You done?
What is
You done?
You're going in the backpack.
When this pig is like on the verge of fainting, she's going to just sort of drop it, but not too hard, so we can still sort of stand.
I'll pump 2 points of lone hands into it.
Okay.
Just from the backpack.
How long does the pig
I
have a
might have to
name?
get an eagle 35.
Could you?
So you do. We did this old couple give this pig a name?
They didn't tell you.
They didn't tell me it.
It's a pig, don't name
No,
it.
so I'm thinking of giving it like a sarcastic name, like here's this pig is called Lunch.
God.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, I was debating whether or not to make you roll or something.
I just thought, yeah,
I think I'd just rather not.
buffet the vampire dinner.
Nice.
Oh my god.
That works so well.
What's his name now?
Yes.
If only we'd got a girl, it worked even better.
Well,
I know, that's for benefit at least.
you use some lay on hands?
And use 2 points.
Okay.
Enough to stop it dying.
Yeah, it doesn't die.
Yeah, exactly.
It's unhealthy, but it doesn't die. It's there like, ooh.
As long as it's not dead and it will heal up naturally to the point where it can be drank again, either or.
Imagine a pig with the essence of this frog.
I mean, that's it. His life is just, it is food for a vampire. So.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, last thing. Do we have to feed this thing?
Yes.
What do pigs eat?
I don't know.
Yeah, anyway, we have no idea.
We need to get beetroot and
We'll
potato.
go and try and find Colin and be like, okay, what do pigs eat?
Yeah.
That's what we ask you when we see you.
Yeah, let's try and find Colin so we can figure out how to feed this pig.
Okay, so you go back into the town, I guess.
Yeah.
Colin steps out with a new the scroll and die.
Yeah. I'm just kind of like just tossing the die up in the air every now and again, just tossing it and catching it.
Alright. Cool. And you see these lot with a somewhat pale looking pig.
We found food.
Ah, sure. It don't look very healthy, does it?
Well, she's had a drink.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
It might need
I
healing.
stopped it dying.
Does pig blood
It
taste
doesn't need
nice?
healing, I stopped it dying.
It
Ravenna.
tastes pretty close to human blood.
Yeah. It's like this.
It tastes
This
a bit
will do.
more. It tastes a bit more sweet. It's more fatty.
Okay, you got that. You got that takeout human, but
Yeah, exactly. It's like a drunk person eating the chip
Yeah,
van
yeah.
burger.
there you go. Saw it.
At that point, I like go over to again.
Gamera.
Yeah, I thought it was Gamera. It's like it's not Gamera. It's Gamera. What is it? No, it's got to be Gamera. Anyway, I go over to Gamera. I pass you the scroll.
Oh, thank you.
I was like, actually, if you could do me a bit of a favour, I got this tiny little dice as well. I was wondering if it might have anything magic, if it's just a fancy die.
Yeah, I'll have a look at it and
A minute ritual cast. Okay, while she's doing that, okay, how do we keep a pig alive?
I mean, how do you keep anything alive? Yeah,
I don't know.
That's more worrying than anything.
I come from hell. Most things either eat souls or other things that are in hell.
keep yourself alive.
Well, yes, I'm a rare exception, and everything down there tastes like ash.
Well, here's the thing. What you do to keep yourself alive, you do to the pig.
It's
Yes, but what does a pig eat? A pig doesn't eat people.
This one doesn't, but I've met mighty above that might.
So, Dimmy, does Bathory need to eat food, or is he like a magic creature that technically doesn't?
Yeah, he's familiar.
Okay.
He doesn't need to.
Okay.
More for fun.
You might kill a mouse every now and then.
He is a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Go hunt a mouse.
You know.
Oh, yes!
Yeah.
He's been making hungry eyes at Lusky this whole time.
Yeah.
Speaking of mouse, I have a field mouse taking residence in my shed.
Oh,
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah. It is quite adorable. I was in truth minutes. Okay, moving on, back to campaign. So yeah, what does a pig eat?
Well, to be fair, they're not the most fussy of creatures. Most of the time, it just ends up, like, all of the scraps and the throwaways. Pretty much anything you don't eat, you feed to the pig.
Andy, actually.
They do like their veg, though. Nice bit of corn goes right in their diet.
Well, I prefer to eat meat because that ball was delicious. So they can have the veg that they offer, like that weird platter thing you have.
You're very nice.
I lost the chip.
Yeah, I'm sorry for you to get you.
if we keep the pig like well fed, will it taste nicer?
I mean, yeah.
Oh my god.
Not that Ravenna currently has any concept of that, really.
Yeah.
This pig's gonna enter an abusive relationship.
Ravenna's just like, yeah, eat the carrots. And the pig's like, oh, no. Okay, so are you like identifying or?
Yeah, I'll make sure fast then.
Sure, yeah. After time, you cast identify and die. It is a regular die.
This is just a dice.
Fair enough.
Looking at the scroll.
Although, make a history check.
Is it 12 plus? That will be a 21.
Okay. You do not recognize the symbols on the die. Okay.
Could I take a look at the dice and see if I recognize anything on it?
Yeah, looking at the die, you recognize these are the symbols of your people, i.e., your mother's people.
Yeah.
You've not really generally had to interact with them, but they're basically just numbers.
Okay, so they're just numbers. I don't know if dice like this have any sort of purpose or what game people play with them.
You might have seen your mum like just rolling one of these before,
Okay.
but probably the only context really have for it.
Okay, so it's like if my mum had one of these little fidget toy.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Am I going to ransack today? Ooh, number 3.
can I sort of pick it up and sort of say the names of the numbers sort of in her language?
Maybe.
It's kind of just like it's a toy, I think.
I mean, yes, you can do that.
It's numbers. And then I guess I sort of say what the numbers would be in her original language.
Actually doing it then, I mean, rather as or after, could I then ritual cast comprehend languages so I can then understand it a bit better afterwards?
Yeah. I mean, if you do that, you basically look at the die and see the numbers 1 to 20.
Yeah.
Sorted.
Yes.
Yeah, I was looking at the scroll. An actual sending scroll.
She takes 2 seconds looking at it and realizes it's fake.
Doesn't real.
Ooh, who's on your fake product?
What I'm sending is fake. It's no magic.
I think we need
You
to
sure about that?
Yes, very sure. This is completely fake. Where did you get this?
I got it from the guy at the, what is it, the giant thumb place, what was it? Giant swag? No, not swag. The giant place.
Okay, let's
He
go.
said it had a giant thumb.
Let's
He's
go
looking for the
straight
thumb.
for it.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't think she means to
time
be
for some
intimidating when
fun.
she goes through the front door, but she does have 4 skeletons.
Yeah.
Followed up by a dragon who's ready to kick some ass because he's ready to have some fun.
Okay, well, I have a question. Does it make any difference at all if there's a close sign in the front?
No.
Okay. So,
Absolutely not.
okay.
Even if it stopped her, it wouldn't stop me.
You're not talking about her.
You like barge in, and this guy who I described earlier, his bald, who was wearing a yellow robe, he seems to be like packing some stuff into a chest and a bag next to the chest, and then when he sees you, followed by 4 skeletons, followed by a dragon man. He just goes, oh, well! And jumps down below the till.
Guru just walks around. Excuse me, you saw my friend a fake scroll.
He then just takes a moment. Looks up at the till. Goes, are you gonna hurt me?
If
No.
you don't give us a real one, yeah.
We are not hurting them.
I don't take.
We
no.
cannot just hurt random people.
I assume Colin entered into a contract of purchase with this gentleman, and he has provided false product.
We are
If he
talking.
does not provide
we are
real
talking
product,
first. We would like a scroll
and
of
if he
sending.
doesn't give a real
We
one,
would
I
like
will
a
beat
scroll
him.
of sending.
Here we go. Let's go.
I think we just turn around and
No,
he's
it's
not
fine.
there.
He's not there.
Oh my god. Did I see what you read, or is he like gone?
Well, you see the door behind the till is just like it's just whacking in the air.
just like bolt the till and is gunning after wherever he's
I
gone.
will sort
Okay.
of float right out the door after Brand.
Do not kill.
It's time
Oh.
to go harass humans.
I'm saying, shall I roll potentially if I can spot where he's gone?
Yes.
'Cause I'm looking for him now.
It really says something different.
No, I don't see where he's gone.
Wow.
There's a 3 plus whatever mine is. It's not great.
Yeah.
Let me
Did I
check.
roll to try and find it?
So there's like a little back room there, and then there's a door out the back.
So he's probably gone.
I mean, I don't know. Do you go out the back as well?
Considering I can't see him anywhere in this room, I'm going to assume he must have gone and keep going.
Okay, sure. So you like rush through. So you're floating where?
I'm following where he went.
Did you float through the building or like around?
I thought you said that you went through the door into the back.
Yeah, we did. We went
That's
through.
where I went.
I'm
yeah.
just clarifying. Okay, right.
Ravenna float.
You're floating after
that is
that,
how
okay.
she moved.
Okay.
Float up over the counter and in through the door.
Where's Colin in all this?
Colin's staying in the store, but just in case he comes back, I doubt he'd come back if he see anyone. I'm staying in the store, but I'm going to try and hide, potentially behind one of the statues, more likely the one that looks like Igor.
Okay.
You make
Yeah,
sure-
kind of a plinth, so you could sort of.
Yeah.
Is Igor also hiding directly behind the statue?
No,
that
he's
looks
not
like
in front of the
Igor?
statue.
I mean, Igor's invisible, it's fine.
Yeah.
Gamila's following well.
Sure. Okay, right. Sure. Colin rolls stealth then.
You thought my persuasion was good.
Sure. You guys kind of come out to imagine like there's the street and then there's like behind the buildings it's like grass hill that goes
29.
29 stealth.
Yeah, stealth actually better than my persuasion.
Okay. And with your passive perception,
Or 14.
yeah. So after they all rush out the back door, about 5 seconds pass.
Mhm.
And the guy just like steps back into from the back room into the room and he goes, oh, okay. Right. He starts putting stuff into the bag.
That one, obviously, I come out of wherever I was hiding. It's like, oi, mate, remember me?
Oh, shit.
I cast Unseen 7 just immediately to block his way. Not
Okay.
ritual casting it because that will take way too fucking long. But I'm just going to cast it.
Is that what Unseen Servant can do?
It can do a lot, but I can cast it, and it is like a physical force.
Sure.
Just make you shut the door, right?
Yeah, effectively.
Yeah, I can see how it could shut the door.
I don't know if it's strong enough to stop a person. I'm pretty sure it's like strength 1 or something.
There's a strength of 2.
Yeah.
So it can't really stop him from going through the door, but it can. It's certainly like you can sort of just kind of look at him and just hold it in your hand, and the door shuts.
Mhm.
He just like looks at you. Goes, okay, man. Do you want your money back? Just don't set your monsters on me, okay?
It's fine. A bunch of them are a bunch of idiots anyway. The purple one, she's actually smart in her own way. Smart but dumb. It's a rare blend. Anyway, I don't mind too much about the money back. After all, and I like toss the die in the air. But it's like, right, it's quite a funky little thing. So I would prefer an actual working scroll.
I don't have one.
Do you have anything magical in this place, or is it all just fancy looking?
Actually, no. Some of it really is magical.
Interesting. What's actually magical around here?
You get scammed again.
Can I actually use insight to find out if I am being scammed or not?
Sure. Sure. Well, those coats have minor magic on them. That fishing rod is actually blessed by a local witch trap. Anything else?
Is it like the really good fishing rod?
Oh,
like
that chest over there is actually a chest of preserving. So yeah, those things are magical. If you want to roll insight,
Yeah, sure.
Is it like the really good fishing rod that lets you catch the higher rarity fish?
You get scammed again.
Maybe.
it's pretty convincing.
Oh,
Yeah, it
no.
really fucking is.
Didn't you probably need that test to be preserving? Just say.
Ah, sure. I mean, you got me the first time. I'll give you that. But I know better when I see it. Tell you what, you can keep the cash. But we're taking the chest and the fishing rod. You keep the coats, they look tacky.
Well, they're really more practical. But yeah, okay, sure. Is that it? No more me being killed?
It's fine. If I see the idiots, I'll let them know I dealt with you. They're probably off running after some random peasant right now. Come to think of it, I should probably go find them.
Yeah, the
Excuse me
pig's
for
all
a
by the
second.
front door, by the way. Brandon let it go when we came in the shop, so you might want it.
What's that?
Oh yeah, the back.
Brandon let the pig go when we started charging.
Oh, okay.
God, yeah,
The pig
the
is
pig.
just outside.
Yeah, pig's just outside free.
It's okay. So he was sort of on the verge of fainting. He's probably not walked very far.
Yeah.
Correct, yeah. It's Brandon, not him.
Sleep.
Well, okay. So I guess you guys out the back, you basically look around, you just don't see him. Maybe he's gone hiding in a house or a tree or something.
Just out of curiosity, when I did leave,
Yeah.
what did he start doing then?
As soon as he left,
As soon as Colin left, yeah.
well, you don't know because you don't see.
Igor does.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
He continues to pack into the bag.
Nice.
Igor turns off his invisibility, flies up to the guy, stares him dead in the face. It's like, it's sneaky. Thank you. And then he reaches into the till to pull out some gold. You, and then flies off.
Nice.
So how much gold does Igor have now?
He's a tiny character, so
Yeah, not much.
probably only like 2 pieces, but the 2 gold just in his hands.
Yeah.
Looking for 2 gold, let's go.
But he flies out the back way because that's where Brand ran, so he's following his master.
You can bet he just doesn't move. When
Yeah.
It's just like terrified by this.
Yeah, he was standing by the statue that looked like him as well.
You
Yeah.
probably see
He
Brandon.
looks over at the statues like,
So you all probably find Brand like tearing up this street trying to find where that guy could be hiding.
Yeah.
yeah.
I just go up to him and like, Master, shiny.
Where'd you get these from? Found where, you go?
Reach down, grab, picks up
From where, Igor?
from the other shinies.
Okay, where did you just fly from?
I kind of just point backwards.
That's figured out this is the shop.
Yeah, you get the shop, yeah.
Ah, okay. You stole these from the shop?
I pick up mine, shiny.
Well, the shopkeep didn't do a bad, so sure, you can keep these. Well, I'll keep these. Well done, Igor.
What?
Can I ask you a question? Did you drop Igor on his head at any point?
A few times, yes.
Okay.
While this is happening,
Where's my pig?
I was going to say, what's Colin doing? Forget the pig.
Okay.
Let's find out what Colin's doing.
To be fair, Colin got the fishing rod, just kind of got it over one shoulder, trying to carry the chest in the other.
Yeah.
He left out the front door, which I assume
Yeah.
he probably can see the pig.
The pig is like wandered away slightly, just down the road.
Was the dice the only thing in there that looked like it came from a raven sculpture?
Well, no, when you were in there, you think also that statue might have.
Can I pick that up as well if we're just looting the shop?
Oh my God.
That's the shop.
So Rebecca goes back in the shop.
I want to say, while she's doing it, because the pig does look sickly, I do want to cast Cure Wounds on it,
Okay.
and I want to look in my backpack at my rations, see if I can find a carrot, end of the fishing rod, and get on it.
Well, it's definitely healthier now, and yeah, you have a functioning, rideable pig. It's not very fast.
It's not, no. But this, is this is a heavy chest.
Yeah.
The pig can carry a chest?
Carrying me, apparently. You've got a big pig.
It's a very big pig.
Yup.
Another thing to put on the fucking cart.
Yeah, it's all gonna fit in the carriage.
Yeah.
I mean, just put it on top.
Just like strap it.
Don't need to go anywhere else flying.
Oh, it's so funny.
When pigs fly.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's the fly on the pig.
Oh,
It truly is the apocalypse.
Oh god.
we'll just go past a random couple having an argument that say when pigs fly.
Oh.
Good times.
Right. So where you riding the pig to anywhere in particular? Trying to just see if
When I think about it, no.
you know.
I was kind of like, well, those fucking idiots went out the back. That's probably a good place to start looking.
You ride round the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny, and the Brandon will probably be coming around the front for the same reason, so probably meet somewhere around the side.
Okay.
And just see you riding a pig.
Either that or it's like just.
How is Ravenna entering the shop?
I'm going to, I guess, try and be quite sneaky. I'm going to go invisible.
Really?
Oh yeah, okay.
Or you're just going to go and bob
You're
it.
casting greater invisibility.
Yeah, I'm going to cast greater invisibility on myself.
Okay. So you cast that, and then you go in the shop. How are you going in the back or the front?
I'm going to try and sneak in. Is the front door open?
No.
Okay. I will sneak in through the back then.
Sure. You're in the. You just quite easily come inside, and there's
Yeah.
like the shelves of the back room. What do you do?
So yeah, I'm going to sort of float through that door to the main shop.
Okay.
I want to try and move in a way that's like, you know, when like sometimes wind or pressure in a room causes the door to sort of creak open a little bit.
Yeah.
If he's still in there,
Yeah. Could you roll?
I'm gonna make him think this place is like haunted or
Yeah.
there or there's a
Sure.
draft.
Can you roll either performance or stealth?
I will probably roll stealth. I'm trying to see what my stealth is.
The 7 on the dice.
That is
So you actually greater
stealth
invisibility.
is that a +7?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a +7. So
Let
that's
me
a
just
14.
let me just read greater invisibility. I think you don't quite accomplish the effect.
Okay.
Instead of it being like the wind seems to blow it over, it's more like, you know, like when you see something in your house move for like reasons that you don't understand.
It's a spooky ghost.
And it makes you go, because the guy basically turns and looks as the door opens and then swings back closed and he looks at it and goes, just what's to put inside the bag quickly.
Right, is he distracted by by putting stuff in the bag?
I mean, pretty.
Can I see the statue I'm trying to steal?
Yeah, it's just like
Okay.
next to, it's not like next to Till on his right. It's
I
really
want
in plain view.
I want to grab it while he's distracted
Okay.
and levitate sort of over the counter and out the front door.
Okay,
God damn it.
sure.
Like
You're
he's
trying to do it in such a way he doesn't notice?
yeah, it's one of those things where he's either going to think haunted building or that there's a nasty draft. Is what I'm kind of going for.
So you're trying to make it so he doesn't notice you're doing this?
Yes, I don't want him to notice me doing this. I want to grab it and fly out of there.
Okay, just roll stealth then.
Dear.
That's a 4 with a +7, so
11.
11.
Yeah, that doesn't beat his passive perception.
Okay.
So he just sees. He just sees this statue start floating in front of him, and start floating out the door, and he doesn't stop you at any point. And the door just swings closed.
Any
His bemused face.
Any particular reason why he doesn't?
Obvious.
Igor.
Well, he
He remembers Igor. There are no crazy shits happen with the statues.
Previous fucking encounters.
yeah.
We have just terrified this man already.
See him just like slowly pull the bag closed, and then the door swings closed.
Yeah. I will actually turn off the invisibility and make a scary face at him through the window.
Wait until he like comes up to the window and do it.
Oh yeah, knock at the window. Or maybe like
Knock at the
No,
window
no,
and be there.
make a creepy knock at the window. I haven't terrified a human today.
You just, can you roll intimidate with advantage?
Two kids. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just pisses himself.
Yeah. He's got the chest in one arm and he's got the bag over his back. He just stops as you knock at the window and he looks, sees this, does piss himself. just walks slowly backwards to the back room.
Well, I thought I was the one with the fierce spell.
Oh.
This guy is having nightmares for a week, but
You guys beat up and you
Yeah.
and you need see the Colin is now showing a new trick that he can do with a pig.
You learn to ride a pig, I see.
Yeah, it's a great thing. If you get a fishing rod, you stick a carrot at the end of it, you stick it over the pig's face. They'll just go to the carrot. They're not the smartest creatures. They can't look up, don't you know?
That's something, I'll give you that.
Also, they get very badly sunburned.
Well, I'm sure that'll be great for Ravenna when she takes it home and there's no...
So, you see that big thing in the sky that's
Yes, I
causing all
know
the
what
light?
this is.
Yes. That thing hurts. If it gets really hot, there's not a lot of cover, it can damage skin.
I know it can hurt my people, but it can hurt your people as well.
you don't
Long
need to tell
exposure,
me.
a lot. Yeah.
Scales. How does
This
this
is
work?
why the under dark is better.
You made me have to think about this. I didn't really think about it until just now.
You're the surface person. I don't have skin, I have scales. Surely that makes me immune to this sun damage.
Oh yeah, sure. Not a lot of scale things do. In fact, a lot of the scale things we see around here actually survive off the sun. You know, you may not like the comparison, but there's these things called lizards and snakes.
And
You look an awful lot like them.
they are
what-
reptiles. We are a superior creature.
There you go. So what's they called? Cold-blooded. When they're hot, they move quicker. When they're cold, they don't.
That explains why all the ones in Hellwood move so quick.
Well, I guess Ravenna like floats around holding a new statue.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sort of. I'm gonna sort of hold the. Who's holding the dice?
Me.
Okay, I'm gonna sort of show you the statue and sort of be like, "This is from my people. How do they have that here?"
I assume some of them went to your place, killed some people, and took some stuff.
Or they could have just traded it. Trade is a thing.
Or even potentially just found it in some ruins. There's
Also,
ruins all over the place.
I'm going to say this place was attacked by Norm. They know Norm, so maybe he brought it over here. They have dealings with vampires. Clearly. Maybe Norm is
My
from where you're from.
mother's people are different from vampire people.
I thought they were vampires.
But there's the people who were here first and the people from where Victor comes from. And this is the old people culture.
Okay.
Sounds like someone had some fun stealing some stuff at some point.
The ruins are fair game. Whatever's in there is yours to find. The guy that goes in first to light all the candles, he's the real hero.
Someone goes and first to light all candles?
Yeah, sure. You've never been in the woods and they've got all the candles lit already.
No,
Maybe they're magical candles.
they are a thing.
So,
We have a lot.
you guys have been here for several hours.
Oh, we should probably find that now.
You start to hear calling down the street. Basically, he's returned! Goose returned!
Just running.
Wait up.
The event of the dock is available.
If it's not good, then you're going to be there last. But I love it.
I guess you look down the street towards the gate, you can see a man. He seems to be atop a chariot, 2 horses. In the back of his chariot is a very big pile of fish.
Well, the statue certainly paints an accurate picture.
Yes, he'd be a very good fisherman.
So he seems to just ride into town.
Maybe we'll, like, kind of, just like try and get him. Excuse me, Mr. Cool, is it?
Yeah, there's a lot of other
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
also trying to get his
Yeah, let's do
attention.
What I want to try and do then, partly bard, partly rogue, I kind of want to like partly squeeze through, but I do also just want to try and like get off the pig, get over the people, get onto the carriage just next to either him or whoever's driving, just kind of, like sit there.
Sure. Give me acrobatics.
Also, poor pig, going to be lost in the crowd.
No. We keep forgetting about this pig man.
Oh
No, I'll remember.
It's probably a good thing for him, to be fair.
I mean,
piggy.
the pig.
11.
That is not a great roll.
No, it's not, but it is +8.
Right, yeah. That'll be 11. You certainly give it a good go and you get forward in the crowd, but not quite the stunt you were trying to do. You do get closer.
In that case, I just activate my wings of flying when my foot work.
Sure, just cheat.
Yeah. I am a rogue.
Yeah.
Yes. Sure. So you just fly onto his chariot.
Specifically, if he's in it, on the chariot, if he's like driving it, next to him.
Stuff.
Oh no.
Oh, you'd get punched.
You're gonna get punched by my
Uncanny dodge.
Hey, there we go.
Punch him.
That would be funny, wouldn't it?
Why do I hear boss music?
Just there, just I am the storm.
Why is there a health bar?
Just watch it, Deadpool fully sit balls starts playing. I fucking love that song.
So, yeah, he just sees you do this. So he just seems to allow you to just sit next to him. And he's there and goes, "Oh, hi there."
Top of the morning. Well, it's actually the evening now, isn't it? So, top of the evening's here.
Sure. This is when you actually sit next to him, you note something that you didn't really expect. He is actually shorter than you.
Oh, okay.
Only about how tall is Colin?
I think I actually made him shorter than most of my characters. Not by a lot, but
Actually, putting it down here.
something. Knowing me, I did forget to actually add it. Yeah, let's say 5'11".
The guy's only like He's only 5'6". He's short, well kept, black hair. He is quite handsome, but he doesn't look like that impressive just to look at him. He just looks at you and goes, "Oh, sure," and shakes your hand.
Obviously, reach back out and shakes my hand as well. So, we came to this town to meet up with you. We'd actually been visiting a bunch of trolls up by a tower nearby. He said a guy called MMerrett had been over.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We're kind of just on his trail a little bit. We heard that he's come over here. We'd seen a magic teleportation circle. We'd heard he'd got into a bit of a tussle with, what's his face? Some guy. Toussaint? No, not Toussaint. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, he did get into a fight with him. That was, it was what it was. I didn't really expect it, but it happened.
I mean, how long ago was that? Because we heard that's when the sun stopped moving for a bit.
Well, yeah, it's about the time the sun stopped moving.
Did you meet up with the fella? Did you see where he went afterwards? So
I didn't get a chance to speak to him. He made himself scarce pretty quick.
I'm sure that's a shame. Anyway, didn't I told you got back there with all the fish?
He then stands up on his chariot and goes, "Fish for everyone!" And everyone starts going, "Yeah!" And crowds round and starts taking the fish.
Oh yeah, I literally go and start helping him just give out the fish.
Yeah, after a bit of time, all the fish is handed out. He then just looks back at you and goes, "Right, yes, I guess that you're wanting to find him again."
Oh yeah, sure. Any help you could have. Tell you what, I want you to meet some. I kind of look over at the cards where you guys are. It's like people I know. They're a bit of an odd bunch, but we saw your tapestries. Odd bunch seems to be your kind of thing.
I guess that's true in a sense.
Now, I'm trying to keep them on a bit of a short leash. Don't kill them all. But there is a Fort Forgall who's a dumb genius. There's a vampire, which I'm trying not to say. And there is a feckin' dragon.
Okay.
I take it that Senke was okay with them being here.
Yeah. As long as we keep them on a bit of a short leash. We got the pig for the vampire, so she's not going to be going after anyone.
Hey, speaking of short leash.
He got a big back.
Yeah.
He then also looks you in the eyes and goes, "Okay, but just let you know, I kill who I want, and who the king tells me to." And then
Who was that big?
chops off.
As Bran rocks up with the pig.
He then drops off the chariot next to you, and he looks down. Then he looks up at you and goes, "I don't know."
So you're saying there's a position for King open?
No. Well, the sky. You all have something to do with him.
Yes, we are his children.
We're trying to find him, more importantly. He owes all of us something.
That makes sense.
He stole stuff from my home place, and I want to meet him. I'm Camilla, by the way. Nice to meet you. Joel White?
Good to meet you as well. Well, yes, he was always a tricky one. Never one for a straightforward fight.
Reasonable tactics if you don't have the strength.
Yes, but you didn't. You're wanting to know what I know, where he might be.
If you can help, we can compensate you somehow. Do you like fighting?
Yeah.
Do you want to have a fight? Maybe if I entertain you, you can divulge us of information.
You wouldn't survive.
What if we could still entertain you a bit? A bit of merriment, a bit of joy. A bit of a performance.
Look, the truth is that I don't really know all that much.
Ah, that's a shame.
The guy was a trickster, and he liked to magically jump around the place. And, well, at the best of times, even if he was around, I wouldn't know. He always keeps himself secretive. Most of the time. The only times he doesn't is when he's drunk.
So we need to get him pissed drunk somehow.
But if we can do that, then we've already done.
Yes, but if we find which bars he frequents, we can figure out which bartenders know him. Get one of them to spike his drink.
No!
I mean, if he's really that powerful, all it'll do is make him drunk.
Well, actually, I know one for one. There's a inn over there called the Sprung Loop. He usually liked to frequent there, sleep there. Even the lady who owns it, quite friendly with him.
Might be an option. Thank you for that information. Are you sure I wouldn't survive a fight with you? I like a good fight.
Maybe do some arm wrestle?
I really don't think so. Did you have a fight with Fergus?
Yes, it was brilliant.
Oh.
He's a good fighter.
Yeah.
Did you beat him?
Yeah, I didn't beat him until I was about 15. Took me a while.
You're not normal. I don't mean that in a bad way. What's your story?
I got quite a few stories.
But I guess the simple story is, do you know the story of the source of your stupid amount of power? Because Ferguson was a unit of a man.
Some people say that my father is Lu, the god with the fiery spear. I don't know if that's true. I do like spears.
Son of a god would make sense for such strength.
Then why aren't you that strong?
Like, he'd be the son of a god as well.
Long story, she talks too much.
Okay, well, that might make some sense.
I was just asking.
Don't eat any of my people.
You go get to tell me what to do.
We have told her several times.
Ah,
He just like looks over her and is like, don't tell.
You know, I think this might be a good thing. If you just get.
I can kill.
I know you're trying to do like the time and get in trouble. Like,
Sorry, you say he looks sort of, unnaturally handsome.
Yeah.
oh, God.
Ravenna says, Ravenna says that, but she also kind of blushes a little bit like an anime girl.
You know, you
Just some
you
dirty
got pets and they're bumping each other, and one of them scratches it. You need to learn the lesson. Yeah, like if he gets a bit scratched, that might not
I
be
mean,
a
are
bad-
Ravenna's thighs currently visible? You know the joke I'm making.
I know, what the fuck?
Oh, it took me a bit to think about what you meant. God damn it. How about you roll insight?
oh god.
Oh god. That is a 15. Do I get anything to insight?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't think I do. I don't. That's a 15.
Okay. So you see he has a grin on his face, but you think you read the grin as attraction.
Oh no. Here we go.
It's just like, you best be careful while you're here in Ulster. Then he just looks away and goes, hope you enjoy your stay.
Thank you.
Thanks. Shane could give us more information, but that pub lead I will follow up on.
Yeah. And then he walks into the distillery.
Yes. Don't even fight.
Maybe next time you come over here, he might fight you.
Why aren't I that strong?
I don't know. It depends on the god.
Okay, team up, pulling back on.
No, there's more to strength than just physical fighting. Maybe you need to go in a different way first.
Maybe you need to set asphalt on my sword going up here.
Ah, you'd be surprised. I'm quite a slinky bastard.
That's a pretty interesting response.
That'll actually take Brand aback a bit, and he's just be like,
Cutting words.
The next ability check, you have a D8.
oh, God. Suddenly let go of the pig.
It goes off.
That's just after it.
Go pig, why do you?
Actually, do I still have the fishing rod on me?
Oh, for fuck's.
You do?
Right, does it still have a carrot at the end?
I guess so.
I cast the fishing rod to try and get the carrot in front of the pig's face to distract it, and then reel it back.
I guess just roll animal handling. Why not?
Oh, I'm glad I get bonuses to everything.
You do, yeah.
I know. I'm actually proficient in this as well.
Oh shit.
I'm taking that 16 plus 6.
What do you do?
Yeah.
And the carrot like swings in front of it and make it like turn around and come back to you as you reel the carrot back.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, in.
Oh, in. Right. Yeah, you're going to the sprung loot that he pointed out. Sure. It looks. You see that like it's next to other inns. There's like a very large building that is an inn. And it has a kind of almost chromatic sheen to the wood, as if it's been painted in such a color. And that seems to be just called the Platinum Inn. Relatively speaking, next to it, much smaller, but just has like a little carving of a lute in as the sign. Is the sprung lute.
I'm sprung loop.
I thought it was from Luke.
Well, I'm glad I clarified.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Right, I'm the one who picked up on it being you.
You also note way back near the gate, just sort of like next to the gate on the inside, it sort of seems to be part of the stables in as well. Just so you know.
That is good to know.
Inside, it's quite small. You imagine upstairs, there can't be more than 2 rooms. I feel like I need to describe it visually because of people that can understand. But about the same size as this room is the size of the inn.
Ah, yes, this is the room that we are in right now.
Yeah, imagine there's some stairs going upstairs. It's how big is this? It's like what? It's 10 foot
It's about
wide.
this big and that wide.
Yeah.
I don't do rooms.
No, it's not even that. It's like
Yeah,
it's like about 20 foot wide, maybe.
It's about the size of a living room in like a 2-bed apartment.
Yes.
There you go. Which very wildly.
Maybe 20 foot wide.
No.
No.
maybe-
Well, I mean, a
maybe-
10 foot
maybe
wide
15.
person would be like
Well, I'm
that.
about like 5 foot, so it might be like about 20.
Yeah, imagine if you laid out 5 Esmes in a row. Sorry, like 4 Esmes in a
yeah.
row.
Yeah, I don't think it made 4, maybe like 3 and a bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sure.
Anyway, we'll go 20 by 10 and see if you know.
sure.
The new measurement system in this game,
It's
SB.
the, They're like Americans measuring things.
Anything but the metric system.
Okay.
I forget which American building it was, but like my family were going on like a tour to go visit some tall American building, and there was a sign up saying that this building is however many Barack Obama's tall.
What?
I wish I'd got the photo of
God
that.
So, the entire room is basically just one big bar with stools and then a stage. And a lady is behind the bar. She sees you come in. There's nobody else in at the minute. And she goes, do you all just come in? Oh.
Yes, we get that a lot. Don't worry.
Are you the owner of this bar?
Yes, bar and inn. This is the Sprung Loop.
You know Alan? Yes.
Yeah, he comes in quite often. Yeah.
Great. We are looking for some information about him.
Oh, right.
We'd like to meet him if possible. We hear he comes here often. We hope we could buy him a drink.
Well, he's not exactly the predictable kind of guy.
We've had.
Well, I don't know that I would know exactly when he would be here again.
Do you know where he's gone?
He did say that he was going to be traveling south.
Okay.
Where is South?
Past the river, right?
Probably. There's a few rivers.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we're pretty far in the north anyway, so a lot of the places south.
Did he mention any particular place or any particular landmarks?
Well, I think I heard someone earlier mention Crockford. That's a bit further south. Southwest is correct.
Oh yeah. By the way, okay. I like that we can.
Yeah.
I like that we can do this as a character thing. So you're like misreading the map because the map isn't completely right.
Mm-hmm.
But it might take you a second or two to realize that it's a poorly spelled version of the place you come from, Kraken.
Ah. Yeah, so over there.
Does that ring a bell by any chance?
Well, I suppose it wouldn't surprise me that much if he went there.
Okay. Thank you for that. If you just stop by, just well, if we happen to be in the area, let us know. How much are your rooms, by the way?
Just 5 copper per night. Although I don't know that I could. I mean, I guess you could all share the room. It's quite small.
Ah, yes. This place isn't that big, is it?
No,
Seems quite cozy, shall we say?
just a little business. I just have my own bedroom and then one room for someone who wants to stay. There's some people who are travelers and maybe want to stay a little bit more, shall we say, less expensively than next door.
Yes. Next door looks very garish.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, I'll do you a trade. You give us the room, and you give me that stage to have a go on. I've been eyeing that stage since I got in here.
Well, that's free anyway.
Yeah, I just immediately go on the stage, just grab my drum, and just start blasting out a beat.
Randall was buy a round of drinks whilst he's having a
Okay.
play.
All right. Cool. What you wanting? Beer and we got whiskey.
You know what? Surprise me.
Okay.
Oh, yes, surprise me too.
Sure.
She says, "Good."
She looks like she's kind of nervous, but she gets you out 2 sets of drugs. Puts out some kind of beer in a mug, 4 of them, and then she stops for a moment and goes, "Wait a minute. Should I be serving them as well?"
Oh, Miss Skeletons. No, they do not need to eat.
Right.
I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, do you have any cheese or crackers or things like that for my Feluski?
Oh, for your
Well, he's not a rat actually. He's a celestial.
sure. Yes. I have some cheese. Yeah, I'm not out. It's like a little bit of cheese.
Fattest rat, by the way.
I can imagine.
Not easy boy.
Put my cat on the bar.
I
I'm
take my.
I'm just getting everything out of it.
I'm gonna hold on to him there, but
What's something for the cats?
No.
and I'll sort of maybe see if I can get like a bowl of water for him.
Oh yes, absolutely. Gets a little bowl of water. Then after a minute, she gets a little bottle and pours you out some kind of red liquid in small patterns.
Why is this one so small and this one so big?
It's because one of the small one is much more alcoholic than the other. Very strong taste.
Yeah. When Brand hears the stronger one, he's just like, fuck it, let's go.
Okay, to Kabira drinking. Okay, well, both people cons saves then.
Yeah, let's go.
Just the solution is to get drunk.
Yes.
That's a 16.
Right, con save, roll.
That's got different fun.
Did Am I allowed to bring the pig in the pub, or does the pig have to stay outside the pub?
The pig's
But-
currently outside.
Yeah.
You could have tied it up because it technically has a rope around it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tie up the pig. Just...
18.
19.
I think 19. It's very strong and it's spicy.
Oh, I like this.
It has a kind of almost aromatic thing that takes over your mouth for a solid minute.
Brand feels like it should be a red dragon right now.
There are crackles of lightning.
Yeah.
Can Ravenna see what they're drinking and try some?
Sure. It's like, when I say it's red,
Yeah.
I don't mean it's
I know
like,
it's not blood,
it's
but
not like blood red, it's like transparent red.
yeah. Because like, I've just seen them drink something. I want to see what this thing tastes like.
Sure. Drink it. And
Oh,
you roll concept.
Drink it the way she normally does with her two little
You suck
her
it
two
in.
little straw.
Oh,
with two little
yeah.
You roll a con save with disadvantage.
Yeah, drop it straight to your bloodstream.
Oh, second time you can get drunk.
That is a natural.
Let's go!
Don't roll again then.
Yes.
What is actually your con save mod?
Brandon's con save.
Oh, the second
Off
time
brand
you've like,
just now sipping
Oh,
a
it's plus
beer.
one.
Plus one to con, so I did 2.
this is the second time you've gone drunk.
Yeah.
That's the second that one of the session.
How drunk would you want to be?
I thought we agreed that she's
You'd be-
like
you'd be jovial,
way too
okay.
jovial.
Yeah.
Okay, so suddenly you're very happy. And it's very spicy, strong
Yeah.
shot. So just,
I mean, isn't that one? Can we even understand what she's saying at this point?
you're probably going really slurring her words.
It's
We have
slurring-
one Ravenna.
Comprehend languages.
slurring her words in her original language.
Oh no.
Probably making a big fuss over her cat, like in public.
Okay, so you catch basically bits of. Colin catches bits of. Oh, aren't you adorable? Oh, I'm so happy to have siblings.
I think we might need to take Ravenna upstairs.
It was okay for the moment.
Very disgruntled looking Bathory.
Backwards, like. "Ah."
She has a cat.
I mean, I can't understand a word she's saying. Do you think she's fine?
She's not attacking anyone.
True, actually. Oh, you know what? You can stay there.
Okay. So she's like, well, they've gone down well. Will your men have one as well? Or...
Oh no, I've been at the stage playing drums the whole time.
Oh, yeah, they're like.
Yeah.
He's basically that.
Oh, yeah, roll performance.
I was going to say, Ravenna is probably also trying to make her cat dance.
Also, Brand will just have college shot.
Okay, sure.
16?
Oh,
Even a bad performance is a good performance.
Well, yes, you don't hope so, to be fair.
It's decent,
Yeah.
you know. It's not the best thing ever, but it's decent.
I've gotten up on the stage in a while.
Get a bit of a beat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Normally it's better with backup. Normally I'm just there for the rhythm and the vocals.
Do you want to send the skeletons up to do some like xylophone?
if you ask for that, she will.
I just have to like ask for audience participation.
Send us
Join.
Give them all
Sure. How many roll
xylophone
again
sticks.
as if you have advantage? Because the skeletons are helping.
That's 21.
Nice.
So they help improve. They're like, I'm imagining they're like stomping their feet in time.
They're doing like the xylophone,
Yeah.
and they're like, but they're also doing skeleton. That's like,
Yeah.
They're also like whacking.
Here's Colin and the Boneheads.
Ah, yeah.
Ducky, because he's got a helmet, it's just going like that.
Yeah.
Patting her head, yes.
The music suddenly goes from like beat on the drum to like that sort of like not quite macabre, but that has like the spooky vibe to it.
Yeah. Could
Brand's into this.
Yeah.
Brad make a second con save?
Yes.
Ravenna's probably going to get up and sort of float down
Not
with her
like
cat.
Yes.
That's a natural one.
Once.
Look how bad drunk is Brad.
Oh god, what options are there again? You have to remind me.
So I had jovial, depressive, amorous, violent, and deadly violent.
Good question.
Unless you can come up with another type. I guess it's also like sleepy.
I think given for the circumstance, he'd probably be Joe. He's enjoying himself.
Okay.
I would have loved it if it was the best. It's like, why would he let me fight him?
I mean,
Why am I not that strong?
if it wasn't for the mood setting done by
Yeah.
Colin, it probably would have gone that way.
Yeah.
But we're having a good time. We're enjoying the party, exactly.
Let's start dancing.
He probably does like to compare, yeah.
Oh,
Where do you go?
Give me
Let's see what we can like swinging him around. Oh God.
While these people are doing all that, Gamira's going to go up to the lady bar. I'm sorry, I did not get your name.
Yes. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous. My name is Tane.
Who said that you were friends with Mark? Is that true?
Yes. Yes.
What is he like? I've been wanting to meet him for a very long time.
Well, he's very handsome and very nice man. He's very smart and knows lots of things. Very hard.
I bet that, yes.
I suppose that you're looking for him because of the thing that happened.
Well, that's kind of a bit of a side quest, really. He's my father?
He's your father.
Yes.
Really?
He's actually all of our fathers.
He. Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't really want to meet him. For different reasons. I'm a little concerned about Ravenna and Brand. But they seem to be okay.
She
No.
looks over them very drunk. They're very
Yes,
drunk.
exactly.
Maybe they're dancing together. I don't know.
Possibly, to be
Yes.
While those two are dancing together, Igor has got this 2 gold out of Brandon's pouch, taking it over to the barmaid, and starts drinking the 4 untouched beers.
Yeah, fair. Brand's having a great time. He doesn't give a shit.
Sure. Why don't you roll con save? Just one con save with disadvantage for Igor.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, that keeps going with this conversation. It's like she's just like seems kind of amazed.
Yeah, that's a 14, so it's 10 plus 1, 11.
11. Okay, so he's mildly drunk. He's just a little bit like
Hey, Igor, dance with the cat.
he's got he's got less inhibitions.
The cat's invisible, though, right?
No?
No.
No.
It can see invisible things.
Okay.
Yeah.
In which case, Igor goes invisible, so only the cat sees him dancing. But unfortunately, he doesn't know what dancing is,
Yeah.
so he starts fighting the cat.
Oh, yeah.
So he just comes up and clobbers the cat as well. Imagine just punches it.
Dinah, yeah. Drunkenly. He's taking the drunken master monk style.
Get up to stat block for the person.
Oh, no.
Sure, I was having an interesting conversation, but then I'm just gonna.
Battery can see
This
what the
conversation
punch
happening, there is a really cool fight happening in the background.
But only the cat can see it.
Yeah.
You could say it's a really cool
It
fight.
looks like the cat is doing that weird thing cats do, where they
Fight, no.
fight nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so
All right.
roll an
I got
attack.
35.
I'm saying it's like it's not a sting. I'm imagining this being like he's too drunk to think to use his sting, so he's just punching. But roll it like same attack bonus as the sting.
Okay. There it is.
14 plus 5, 19.
Yeah, that's a hit.
What's Battery's AC?
Well,
Oh.
whoa, what the hell? Oh,
Okay, I just dropped one of the glasses.
oh shit! Brand's falling over.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry about that, it's fine.
I'm gonna say basically because you're just punching.
Not the poison, but still the damage.
Probably,
yeah, no, basically it would just be
Just unarmed damage.
yeah.
Of course it does.
So basically, it's just a D. It's just like
Probably not
imagine
the
if people
tables and chairs
wanted
over
it.
Yeah, because the strength's -2, so.
Yeah, it'd just be like.
He was enjoying
nah.
himself.
Yeah.
And then I'm guessing. Do you want me to roll for Valkyrie, or do you want?
18.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, it's yeah.
I guess that's with like probably his teeth. That would be 4.
Okay, it would be claw or bite, yeah.
So also 1 damage back. Yeah, you're just batting each other.
No. Most epic battle ever.
This fight is going on, but this conversation is going on too. We'll come back to that.
The cat just looks like it's fighting a bug.
She just looks really amazed, and then for a second or two, she goes, "Yeah, I suppose that makes sense because you're all really amazing, and so
Thank you.
that would make sense." Yeah. I suppose he'd probably really want to know that you're around.
Are you in contact with him?
Well, I have one thing. He said basically just to use it in emergencies. Basically I can like write him a note, let him know.
I should probably speak to my siblings. They want that. Probably in the morning.
I just realised because the ink did attack, its invisibility wore off, so
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
the
So
guy just keeps like blinking in and out of invisibility.
yeah, I think you two are too drunk to realise.
Oh, yeah,
they're
yeah.
fighting.
Yeah, we're
You
dancing.
think they're dancing.
Yeah, they're dancing.
Igor thinks he's dancing.
Yeah.
But that would be amazing.
Right. Yeah.
Actually, could I ask you a favour?
Yeah?
In the morning, do you do breakfasts?
I can do.
Can you do something that might help with the repercussions of them drinking that much?
Yeah, I can make some hearty meals.
Thank you. Would you like to join us for fun?
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
Maybe we'll just reach out and grab a hand and take it to dance with her.
Okay.
Oh.
Sure. Yeah. I guess you just dance the night away.
Yeah. Have fun.
Fun time. Yeah.
Eventually, I guess you go upstairs to go to sleep.
Brand probably passes out on the table.
Camille will wake up really, really early, and well, if he passes out on the table, so you can't lift him.
No.
So he just brings down like pillows and stuff like that, so he's comfortable.
Oh.
Do we have our own separate rooms?
No.
No.
It's
one
a one
room.
room.
Uh-huh.
There's only one room upstairs.
Honestly, we could probably just. I feel like if anyone passes out,
You-
you won't
at the
go
night-
sleeping
I
after.
was going to say actually, Colin and not you two.
Yeah.
You two drunk.
Yeah.
But Colin and Gamera, just I would actually say roll perception because you are distracted.
That's a nat 20.
Oh,
No.
Probably under 20.
That's
but-
not.
What's that?
Say what's your
Mine was 6 plus 4, so mine was 10.
And yours is 20 minus.
12 I'm stuck in that perception. 20 minus.
Well, it's wisdom, isn't that your big thing?
No intelligence.
No, remember.
Yeah.
She
so that'd be
she's smart, but
19.
street gun.
it's pretty good.
Yes.
So
Too trusting.
basically, as you're enjoying your time as the night goes along, basically once or twice you will notice some people like pop their head into the inn, look around, and then close the door.
If you see that, I'll just wave at him and it's like, you want to come in?
Yeah, they just leave.
It's okay, we booked the place out to ourselves.
But yeah, in the morning, Rand and
Oh, I choose
ooh,
red because of the drinks.
Yeah.
okay. So Rand and Ravenna have slept. I don't know if so Brand's like lying on like probably the bar.
Yeah, he's passed out on like the bar or a table or
She's
something.
definitely looked after them all. Probably
Okay.
put a glass of water next to each of them. Just like he's making sure they're okay.
You probably could have lifted.
Oh yeah, if I can lift Ravenna,
Ravenna.
then yeah.
Just
then
on the
bed.
bar in the sort of traditional sort of crossed
He would have
arms
moved her to the bed
vampire stance.
just to make sure she's okay.
I think that she thinks she's sleeping like that,
Yeah,
but I think she's too drunk to actually do that.
Yeah.
He's probably hugging the cat.
the big hugging Bathory.
Yeah, exactly. Just hugging your cat rather than actually sleeping.
But yeah, I guess you get her back up into the bed. But you say you wake up pretty early.
Yeah, she looked.
What about Colin?
Colin's been doing some research and may have found a solution, a partial solution to the Ravenna problem.
Oh, I see that there's new ideas and
What
solutions coming in.
There's
So-
a better problem.
So I was curious because you know how like alcohol and blood works. You drink the alcohol,
Are we just going to keep
it,
Ravenna drunk?
it gets into your bloodstream. You kind of get drunk for it. Apparently, pigs can also get drunk. If the pig gets drunk, its blood is filled with alcohol.
Yes, of
if she
course.
starts drinking the alcohol-filled blood, she's drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
If we keep her happy,
There we go. Drug the pig, drug the Ravenna.
so yeah. That's what Colin was doing, and he's going to see if he can buy some of the strong stuff
To give the pig.
to give to Ravenna to keep her happy.
Let's make him an alcoholic.
Hmm.
The bad thing is, it is an actual strategy that might work.
Yep.
Because didn't we buy alcohol before when she found out she was jovial last time?
Yeah.
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 Because the last stuff had
Yeah,
blood in
you
it.
have
so
some of
she
that
can
wine.
You
actually
have some
drink that.
strong stuff though.
Yeah. Not as strong as this stuff.
No, but
Well, Gamera wakes up first. Everyone else asleep. If we're talking early, then even the innkeeper she's asleep as well.
Maybe I'll probably doing a bit of tidying up, just to be light. And it's probably just going through a spell book and whiskey, making sure skeletons are okay. Maintenance stuff.
Sure. So I guess a bit of time passes. Eventually, Colin will wake up.
Yeah. I think Colin kind of just stayed downstairs on the stage. Like, that's kind of just where he ended up sleeping.
Just napped against the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of, like, minor illusion where he was drawing out the plan to get the pig drunk to get Ravenna drunk, but it's only an illusion, so it'll just disappear afterwards.
Okay.
It's just like a little animation of like pig, alcohol, vampire drink pig,
happy.
happy vampire.
Yeah.
Genius.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think if you're awake, Gamera's going to turn to you. He's like, we might have a way to speak to our father.
I'm sure that should be interesting.
The innkeeper has a little message for you that can only send once. So she said if you want, you might be able to let him know we exist.
I mean, does anything get sent back? Or is this just a one-way thing?
I don't know, you'll have to ask her. But I thought I might as well ask the people if that's what they want.
I mean, it's...
Brand is very much like heavily asleep.
Oh, yeah.
He's even
You can just make sure the blanket doesn't fall off. It's like. Lusky's probably like curled up next to you. Just warm at the moment because you're fucking fire.
Yeah. You see, Brand is like his
Her passive perception is really bad.
Yeah.
Could I, in a bit of a tricksy way...
By what, right?
No. Could I use minor illusion to make her think like his eyes are open and make him say, I agree to this plan, and then do...
Oh my god! You would need to have two minor illusions during the same, because you can only do the minor illusion. You can only either do an auditory or visual effect. Not
And
both.
bear in mind, Brand is snoring, so
Yeah.
you have to overcome that somehow.
She's like, not the smartest. She's not that dumb. Just -1.
I mean, you could just like mime with your own voice, I guess.
Yeah.
Try to do.
Would that be like a performance check?
What I'm good at.
Based on what you just described, no, I would say it's a deception check.
I'm really good at.
But I would say it's with disadvantage
Uh,
because of the way you're trying to do it.
mhm.
It's very like. It's like, I get that he's really good at it. He's really
He's
good
just
at
trying his
it.
chances, exactly.
You looked at your spells.
No, I was looking at something else.
Hey, good luck. I'm the one with modify memory, mate.
Does putting words work on it?
It works technically on anyone.
What are your attacks?
No, it's ability checks as well. Yeah, literally. As long as you're within 60 foot, attack roll, ability check, or damage roll, I can use bardic dice or bardic inspiration. Yeah.
Still know you casting a spell on her, don't you?
Well, cutting words isn't a spell.
Yeah.
What's the ability, isn't it?
Yeah, bardic ability.
So I'm using deception, right?
She might recognize you casting minor illusion. So I'd say you probably also need to roll stealth to do that in such a way that she doesn't notice.
Okay.
Oh,
In which case,
Harder for that.
So yeah, basically, you roll Arcana and he rolls stealth. This is contested.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is going to be stealth first then. That's 17 plus 12, I think. So
29, yeah.
Phew.
+28.
Oh, close.
what was your modifier to it?
+9.
Mine was plus 12. So jeez.
Yeah. Okay, so you don't quite notice him casting a spell. You maybe like glance at him for a moment, thought he was like gesturing with his hand in a strange way, but then you don't quite see what he was doing. But then you are looking at Brand, okay, and you see he seems to have his eyes open.
Randy, you okay?
Now you roll deception.
10.
Okay, and you roll insight.
59.
What is that?
7.
And you have no modifier?
That is the modifier. It's -1.
Oh. So it's not convincing for the vast majority of people.
Yeah. No, it's really.
But you see him open his mouth and you hear him go, well,
Yeah, because I've got an advanced impression. It's like, I'm going to do soft Irish doing it. Like,
Dragon Ball.
oh, yeah, oh, I think it's a great idea. We really should rush his dad.
Oh my god! And then for some reason his eyes close and he goes back to sleep.
you think that for some reason Brand had a moment of consciousness and just expressed that it was a great idea. And then went back to sleep immediately.
Oh god.
Utility caster.
Okay. He was like, oh, I guess Brand's on board. I guess we just have to ask Ravenna. I think we should wait until she wakes up, though.
Oh, we probably should. But it's already 3. It's already 3 against 1 at most, so it's already kind of a done deal.
What would you want to send him, though?
But that's a bit tricky because we don't know if he'd send anything back. That's something we should check first.
Yes, we can ask him when she comes down. It's super alley.
Yeah, sure. I actually do my ritual cast for Unseen 7 to just like help tidy up the rest.
Okay.
I'm not doing it. Well, I got Unseen 7, I make it do it.
You know it's fine doing it. It's
Sure.
fine doing
So she comes down, Attain, she comes down and she goes, oh wow, oh, you tied it up as well. Amazing.
And then just a Brand passed out on the bar still.
He really had too much.
Yeah, we couldn't move him.
No, I don't think I can move him either.
Even me and all my skeletons, no.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I still have paper.
I was wondering, is that just a one-way thing? Will you be able to send anything back, or?
I don't really know. I've never used it before. I just know that if I write on it, he will get the message whenever I write.
Well, if we send a message, maybe we say we would like to help him in his predicament, because he's clearly in trouble.
I mean, sure.
Accidentally killed a god and set off an apocalypse.
After all, it might have been an accident. He might have just been in a tizzy.
It sounds like it. Is that
I know.
It was just an argument that went wrong.
Potentially. We could probably help him hash things out as well. Just it should be in the second message. Just-
Is it is there a limit to what you can send?
Well, he holds out the bit of paper. It's fairly small. It says, well, only what we can really fit.
Okay.
Based on potential stories that I would have had, like growing up and all of that, is there a chance that he knows thieves can?
Hmm. You would have thought that he might know some, like, secret codes or something like that. It's possible.
Because if we send the message in a secret code, we might be able to fit more on the message, and it might take his interest a bit more, especially coming from somebody he gave the paper to.
So basically,
You can't just like code within a already written message.
yeah, so you can send a regular message, but then send a secret message in Thieves' Cant as
Yeah,
well.
so it's not short. A double.
Yeah, basically.
I
Yeah.
kind of imagine these cant as being like, you know, like insider jargon or memes and references that only specific groups of people understand.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, he would read it and he would see the regular message, but then he would look at it and go, but that choice of word and that choice of word in this part of the sentence is strange and indicates there's extra meaning.
Mm.
And then he looks at it a bit closer and sees the second message, basically, if he understands.
Yeah. Is it worth doing that, or is he just going to send a message? Because we don't know if he actually does have the other side yet.
Yeah, you should probably just send a message.
Ah, fair.
I don't know what we'd send though. Children, we would like to meet you. We want to help with the accidental god killing.
It's pretty funny that the two evil ones are not, like, they got
Yeah,
drunk.
Yeah, we just didn't pass out.
How's about... Because he might not know it's us. He might just think the message is from her. Sorry, I don't think I caught your name. I was busy playing drums.
Attain.
Attain, right. He might just see the message is from Attain. He might not know it's from us. So what if we just put it like, Amaranth, people looking to help you. Then go, I don't know, something maybe a bit more simple, a bit more straightforward. We don't have a lot of space.
I guess just saying that people are wanting to help him.
Yeah, sure. Close friends. Put it as close friends.
Right. Okay. So could I actually have a bit of a read out what the message actually says?
So it'd probably be something like, Amaranth, close friends looking to help, trying to find you, send location, and then like XX. Bad with names, XX.
He means the lady's name.
No, I mean, God, I'm bad with names.
Colin writes that.
Yeah.
God no.
So
That's the thieves' cant part of it, right? In that he knows it's a secret message.
right, I see. Okay, so what was it? Amaranth, close friends looking to help. Right back with location.
Yeah.
Okay. Location. XX. God, I'm bad with names.
Because I know I heard it a moment ago. My brain's always thinking, was it a net? I know it wasn't a net. But my brain thinks a net.
Okay. Sure. Okay. I'll be 1 minute, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, a minute passes. And then you get a message back. So, the message that comes back to you reads like this. Tell Eric to meet me in Renkin and bring his recruits with him. And then the paper turns grey and then into ash.
Thanks for a person called Eric, and we need to go to Renkin. Where's Renkin?
Actually, Colin can roll. Actually, you don't need to roll.
Good, 'cause I don't think I can see it on here.
Actually, yeah, you do need to roll. What about again?
Yeah.
Okay, roll. I think probably most appropriate thing would be history.
So tell Eric to meet at Rankin and bring armies? Or
His recruits.
bring his recruits? Okay.
I'd actually also allow you to roll survival.
Between history and survival. For that, or... Oh, history's actually slightly better. I mean, I wish it could be that. I was 19, but that is cheap. 13 instead, plus 5, I think it was. So 18 anyway.
Okay. You've heard of Rankin, you've never actually been there. It's
Yeah,
a
that's fine.
tiny little village on the river south of Crowcon.
Okay.
Sure, we will be passing through.
You know that it's on the eastern side of the river, but you also know that nobody goes there. It's a tiny little village in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
We can get there quite easily.
I mean, yeah. Well, we're still up there at the moment. But yeah.
Tell us about
Yeah, because we did hear something about there anyway, so it can be like stop 1, stop 2 easily. And we could definitely, like, if it's a small village, they could probably know a bit more about it there anyway. Because it's not quite on the map, so it would be more guesswork.
I was going to say as well, she like sees this happen as well, and she goes, "Oh, I don't think he really understood."
We know who he is now, so that is good.
Yeah,
We can meet him.
I mean, I suppose so if you can get there in time.
We should do. We have means to travel.
You don't happen to know who this Eric fella is that he mentioned, would you?
I never mentioned him, Eric, before. I assumed that he thought that you meant, well, he thought that you were Eric, I suppose.
Ah, I see. That makes sense.
Something we can ask about.
Mhm.
Thank you so much for this. It's such a big help. Thank you.
Okay, well,
If you need help with anything, let us know.
all right. Well, it was very nice to meet you. Do you want to hang with your friends, or?
We should probably be the ones.
I'm kind of just like keep looking between the two of them. I was like, I think we might both have to do brand. And then I go over to Ravenna and like, I go outside, untie the pig, go to Ravenna, put her on the pig. It's like, the pig can probably handle her.
Yes, I
We
have.
get a lot of meat and in front of him.
Oh, I think I could do that. Yes.
We could get a stick and some rope as well.
I don't think that will work. He might punch you.
But if we can put it just out of his reach.
I think just waking him up with nice food will be good enough for him not to.
I actually made a batch of sausages yesterday.
Oh, nice.
So she goes through the back, she cooks up some sausages.
I run out to the front quickly, just to make sure.
Oh, what? Just what? Ravenna and.
There's a pig.
Oh,
yeah!
Well, the pig is still there.
Yeah.
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 And we tied him off. It's
The
okay.
pig sat there with Ravenna on its back.
Thank Christ.
Just looks up at you.
Yeah. I do give the pig like a, chin scratch, as it were.
Yeah. So a plate of sausages is just put in front of you.
Ryan, we have food. There's breakfast. And we have water as well. Bring that.
As he's drinking the water,
You're
you go away
dehydrated,
to
you need
first.
water.
I might need another one of them.
Get you more.
Oh yeah, the sausages, the best meat you've ever eaten.
Here's the thing.
Oh my god,
He starts
even
eating it as
better
well.
than Oh, Eagle also starts eating one. He just like picks one up. It's basically the same size as him.
You can have one.
One plate, yes, master. He starts dragging
I
the
will
plate.
bitch slap you. One sausage.
Yeah, he goes flying across the room.
With a sausage. Yeah, it's holding in his breast.
The plate is mine.
Does Nico need to eat?
No.
Yeah.
It's just for his seat.
Yeah.
Brand will probably destroy most, if not all, of the plate of sausages. And then have the other drink that
Yeah,
Gilmore
give
got.
me more water. Make them tell you, okay.
Yeah, after that, you think you feel somewhat better.
Okay, do you need to throw up?
Not yet.
Okay, let us know if you do.
There's a fiery burn.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I don't know, the candle.
It's like, she was, Taylor's there like, really glad they hit a candle and not
Yeah, the last thing I do is I do go up to her one final time. It's like, you know that bottle with the really strong red stuff? We might need it to keep. Well, to keep them.
That stuff was good.
It was good.
We might need them to keep these two in check. You wouldn't be parting with a bottle or two, would you?
You want to say the bottle that I served you? I could give you that. It's already open, so I could give you like 5 silver. Maybe if you want another one, I mean, say another one for 8 silver.
Got any coins for one?
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll take them both.
Okay.
So that's 1 gold, 3 silver.
Yeah.
And just give it the 2 gold because I don't have anything else that's not gold.
Okay.
Like, why would I have common people cash?
Sure. Taste
I mean, fair, we also had sausages and drinks, so it probably helped cover it, you know.
Yeah.
That was minus 2 gold.
Maybe out of curiosity, we'll take a glass of water to a venom outside who's still asleep and see if we can give her the water like when she's waking up.
I mean, you're waking up very hungover and liquid is
Yeah.
going into your mouth.
It's just.
Passing you the glass. Like,
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it sounded like you were going to just try and pour water down.
Yeah.
With water for the vampire.
Hydrates. Water is good for hangovers.
You know what's good for vampires? They need to hydrate.
Water is good for hangovers.
But you know
Try it.
what's good for vampires when they need to hydrate? Blood.
Big.
We're not
Pig.
The pig, which is currently lying on.
Yeah.
You're right next to it, just eat the pig.
That's what I was thinking. I was going to sort of look at this glass full of clear, thin liquid and just sort of.
This is good for hangovers. Trust me, it is.
I will attempt to drink a little bit of it. The way that she normally tries to drink things.
It's very refreshing.
It just.
Have you tried drinking it a different way?
So what? It's tasteless, but very, very
You don't
refreshing.
have to have prestidigitation, do you?
Yeah, no.
You just make it taste like blood.
I've seen how to react first. I don't think I can do that.
It can change taste of things. Yeah.
Sort of. I guess
I can make it red.
I guess it's probably kind of awkward for her to drink out of a cup when she does have like
Yeah.
two big
Yeah.
long teeth in her mouth.
You
But,
know, noticing that. Why don't you try drinking it normally?
kind of try and open her mouth a bit wide, like to sort of drink it with her mouth and not like a normal person would, as best she can.
Probably had a little bit of difficulty initially with swallowing.
Yeah.
Um,
Drink like maybe half the glass, pass it back to Gamira, and then start eating my pig because I'm hungover and need breakfast.
Oh, okay, we've already tried what we can drink water. Progress.
Colin
It's
Pig
progress.
needs fixing.
Eating that pig the way a hungover person demolishes bacon
Yeah.
sandwiches.
Just a quick question, because we did sleep overnight, is that short rest or long rest?
Yeah.
Because I need spells to stop.
Exactly, you need to fix the pig. Come on.
Buffet.
Yeah, I do cast Cure Wounds after she's finished to heal the pig back up.
Lovely.
I feel very bad for the pig, but I'm trying to keep it healthy.
It suffers so that Ravenna doesn't kill people. Put it that way.
Well,
Yeah.
we do have good news, you two. We know where we're going.
Okay, how'd you figure that one?
Oh, we spoke to our friend there, and he's apart from his meeting up with a friend of his called Eric in what's it called again?
Cochran. Oh, the
Yeah.
other place,
Yeah.
which I did note down, is Rankin.
Twenty.
I thought last I know that she was meant to go into the cook thing or whatever the hell it's called.
It's on the way. Rankin's a little south of Cochran. We don't fully know where it is. It's not on the map. It's not big enough.
We might stop at Cockney first, and then.
I mean, just based on the map, it looks a lot bigger than this place. chances are you might be able to find somebody else who's a big, strong fighter.
It's fun.
Isn't that where you're from?
So you kind of like wandering back out of the.
I mean, I know.
Yeah.
If I'm from there, then Fergus is from there. You could definitely fight Fergus.
I could do a rematch with Berg.
Yeah. Technically, I'm from there, so I'm a little bit to the west of it, aren't I?
You also actually know that technically Fergus doesn't actually come from. Oregon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's probably there.
Yeah, I mean that's where he's been living for a while.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably from like Connacht, aren't I? So
Well, the Kraken is like a city in Connacht.
got it.
It's like the Connacht and so Ulaid and then like regions.
Right.
Okay. So I guess you're just walking back out of the fort.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Also, Victor's just been sat there the whole time.
Right. Seems so, yeah.
Yeah, what he does. It completely changed this campaign when you guys just, kept Victor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. 100%.
Victor looks at the pig like, "Oh, you brought me lunch."
Well, technically it's her lunch, so.
It's my lunch.
Right, sorry, miss. Sorry, I apologise.
well, sorry, I will make sure to bring you lunch next time.
I mean, we can always share it, right? Just don't kill it.
You are getting low on, blood rations.
Yeah. Like,
You've
you
got-
just hear his stomach, growl massively.
You've got, enough for, Victor by himself for, 2 days. Or Ravenna and Victor for, 1 day.
Colin, you healed the pig, alright? You think you can take another round?
I don't have to put him through that all the time. I mean, just look at it.
Well, I mean, Victor would like to go feast on a person, word of
No,
warning.
we are not eating people.
Word of warning, you might get killed because there's a really strong dude who's the son of a god in there.
You're talking to Victor here, right?
Yeah. But obviously,
Victor just kind of looks Brand up and down, trying to decide if he could probably take on Brand or not. No. If you're scared of him, how much of a coward are you?
hey, I wouldn't fight. You wouldn't fight me. He said he'd kill me and was concerned for my well-being. He wouldn't let me fight him.
Also, you're not allowed to eat people. Acceptable? No eating
They're
people.
vampires. They eat people. Get over it.
Victor's not.
No eating.
Oh, well,
Maybe where you're
did it do
from.
exactly?
Also, I thought you have to.
So if you talk to Victor's no,
You just
eat meat.
Yeah, normal food. Normal food. Why? No eating people. I don't think that is a big ask.
Look, I don't know Victor's culture. Maybe these people where he comes from.
Well, it depends. Are they fighting me? Then I'll probably eat those guys. Are they fighting me?
Fighting you.
Not unless you go fight them. They seem pretty
But
boring.
you're not doing that.
Can I fight him?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
You can fight
Yeah, go
him.
for it.
Who is allowing this?
Yeah, Victor just kind of just starts fighting Brand to see if he thinks he can take the guy in the fort.
Is Ravenna allowing this?
Yeah, so I'm gonna just watch my driver punch my brother. It's gonna be hilarious.
Alright,
She's hungover. This is going to be fun.
Alright, let's do this then. All
sure.
initiative and all
Maybe
that.
this is slightly done.
Insert image of the pig, but it's in a popcorn bucket.
Well, I've got his stats in
That
front
is
of me.
really cute.
Yeah.
You got the stats as well?
Yeah.
My initiative was 20 total.
20.
Well, it's initiative, so it's whatever roll plus his dex, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 19 plus 4.
God damn it. What's the cat? You bounced off the tower.
He goes first. Sure. You also get to demonstrate Victor's abilities a bit.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So, well, you guys have been here.
Yeah.
But yeah, because most of the time he kind of just looks like big, large, stocky build, but looks mostly normal. In this one, when he goes to punch, what's really happening is his left arm is kind of turning into giant fairy arm, ending with the head of a dog,
Oh, lovely.
while his other arm is largening out, but that one's properly ending with a claw, because he can multi-attack. with one bite and one claw attack.
One way to do it.
Yeah, it is. Because it says they can just change any part of his body, not the corresponding, which is pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, melee weapon attack with the bite is +7 to hit. So,
That's a 9.
yeah.
That's 16 total now.
Okay. And then the claw itself. 11 + 7, so that's 18.
Meets it, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that just clipped me.
Cool. That one is 2d6 + 4 slashing. So 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13 slashing damage. And yeah.
13.
Mm-hmm.
30.
Yep.
Cool, my go.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let me have a look. What does this one do?
You're mostly using your sword, right?
Yes.
What's your sword made out of?
I don't know. It's magical.
What's your sword made out of?
Some sort of metal.
Yeah, it's like, well, basically it's a helmet.
Yeah, it's some sort of steel from hell or something like that.
Mostly the silver.
It's not so.
Cool.
Yeah, it's not silver. Although I think you might want to look closely at the phrasing here.
I mean, I know it's not immunity, but it resists it.
Yeah, but basically, if you meet one of these things, it doesn't count. You know what I mean?
It's not common though. It's non-magical, non-silvered.
Yeah, but if it's magical, it's not resisted.
If it's an enchanted
if
weapon,
it's
it's
silvered,
magical.
it's not resisted.
Ah.
If it was silvered and magical, it would not be resisted. It's not that it has to be both.
Oh.
I'd say it's not that OP. My goodness, it's.
I really wanted him to be. Just this time, he just sits there at the carriage.
Oh dear. Doop, doop, doop. You know, I'm just gonna go make a big boom. So I'm gonna cast Thunderous Smite bonus action. Okay. Then I'm gonna go out my character sheet 'cause I'm an idiot.
You guys haven't quite left. Or you're like right at the gate.
We're outside the gate having a scrap.
I'm just going
Yeah, so there's like a guard watching this happen.
Yeah. So it's plus 11. That's 18 plus 11, 29 to hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is, yeah.
And then it's 2d6 plus 7. That's 3 for the first one. And I'm also going to smite on this.
Okay.
That's 6. 6 plus 7 is 13, yeah. And then the Thunderous Smite goes off.
Yep.
Which is... How much is Thunderous Smite? Let me remember myself. 2d6 of thunder damage. 1. That's a 6.
So
So 7. So that's
20 damage.
20 damage so far.
Yeah.
And then... Let's just... where's my slots? Doop-a-doop-a-doo. What's my highest slot?
I had it
Level
was
2.
more than 20 damage. I had it was 23.
No, it's 13.
No, 13
and then
plus
7, so it's 20.
Alright.
And level 2 smite, which I think is 3d8. I'll double check though.
You get a level 2 slot.
Yes.
So yeah, that would be 3d8. However, he's also undead.
Oh, 4d8. Let's go.
So
That's a 7. That's a 2, which makes 9. Plus 1. 10. Oh my god. Plus 3, 13. So
13. So
33
Does
damage.
it look like you're going to continue to attack?
oh, you've got a second attack.
Yeah.
Because if it looks like you're about to kill him, Gamiri will cast polymorph.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
will
get my
say
attacks first.
first hit
Yeah.
is absolutely devastating to.
Oh yeah, Brandon, hold back. That was a full maximum smite hit.
Yeah, Victor's like really fucking hurt.
And it literally made a boom as well.
I imagine actually there's like a massive bloody gash, like he's been like eviscerated, but he's still alive because he's this strange creature.
I'm
Yeah.
going to say at this point, Ravenna might be trying to sort of step in.
Yeah, that's what Gamiri is.
I mean, that's only 15 to hit.
Just
That
yeah.
hits.
Oh, yes. She thought they were going to punch each other to
Okay.
kill a driver.
So, I'm gonna say that most likely he killed Victor here, but
Actually-
also your things happen unless you're.
If Bran thinks he's going to kill him, he will like pull his punches.
So, what you mean you're trying to do this non-lethally now?
Yes, he will like chop the leg off or something.
That's his idea of non-lethal.
Yeah, it is.
Still gonna cast polymorph.
Incapacitate but not kill.
Okay, so
That's 3. That's 6. That's 9 plus 7. 16 regular damage. Is that enough to?
yeah, he's
incapacitate?
unconscious. Yeah.
You're 9.
So you know when you did 3 plus 6,
Yeah.
and then you added more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just chop his leg off, and he's just like bleeding everywhere. Also, by the way, did you decide you could have used the reaction? Just by the way, just if you wanted to.
I think he's pretty fucked anyway.
I mean, Brandon kept going till he
You
incapacitated.
sent me 2 different sheets, and I thought, did you send me one with the reaction, one without it?
Oh.
Stop him dying. I'll give you 1 point. Lay on hand.
I'll let you use the one with the reaction.
Alright then. Just to do that.
Does this mean you don't get electron?
No, this means you aren't potentially taking damage, but it's a saving throw from you.
Okay.
Make a dex save.
Yeah.
No,
No, it's not Hellish Rebuke.
Plus 4 because I get my aura bonus. 19 plus 4.
Wow, good. Well, you take
23.
half damage then.
I'm surprised you have +4 for being a paladin.
Oh, yeah.
I'll-
I'm a red dragon at the minute.
I'll just
roll.
roll.
It's
It's
not
not Hellish
How's it now? Oh.
No.
Well, it's max damage.
10 plus 3, 13, so half
What
each
type of
takes
damage is
7.
it?
Acid.
That's it. Okay.
So basically, as you get splattered by his
Ow.
blood, you realise that it's acidic blood.
Nice. So
Ah.
6 with 3. Sorry.
6.
Yeah. Add that on.
But now he's unconscious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like I say, 1 point lay on hands, bring him back up.
You just like the.
Come on,
Okay.
we need you to drive.
Well, I was gonna say actually, you probably like. Do you still
Yeah.
polymorph him?
Oh, okay, fair enough. In that case,
Someone's leg.
in that case, I don't actually lay on hands because I get
You've
polymorph.
got a collar.
I was about to say like you were ready to polymorph him. So
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
he's
I-
someone's leg off. He's like,
okay, so what did you polymorph him into?
she probably polymorphs into like what's it, the little ice.
Wait, can I
bottle,
resist
like
the
big-
polymorph?
Yes.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
We'll see. What's my wisdom bonus? Not great.
Polymorph, but you.
Oh, no, wisdom's plus 9. Nice.
Come on, let's do this.
Yeah. Pretty good.
That's 19.
Beats it. So yeah.
Only just
polymorph.
resist the
So you
polymorph.
do like.
I imagine.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And then I did.
Hold on. I like the idea that you basically like she touches you
Yeah.
and you suddenly like your body like blurs a bit like kind of like how to put it,
Like
your body kind of
works.
molds strangely for a second and make it a very strange feeling, but you resist it and go ugh. And then I guess you
And then I walk over to Victor and go, "Oof." 1 point to lay on hands.
okay sure.
Come on, get back home.
Yeah. He kind of gets back up, falls over again, realising he only has 1 leg.
I'm going to stitch that back on.
It's not how legs work.
Yeah, he doesn't stitch it back on. He just shapeshift like the stump into like a dog leg, essentially.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it's meant to work, but okay, we make do. Do not
Yeah.
cut people's limbs off, especially when they're helping us.
I
And do
want to
not go
fight.
around trying to kill people or just randomly attack them.
Don't kill
Does
my
not end well.
servant. I need him.
He
That's why I didn't
basically,
kill him.
he basically goes to shake hand. It's like, right, you're a tough one. Nice.
Does he have a way of healing his own leg?
Nope. That's what shapeshift's for.
Yeah, it's
His
meant to
stump
you.
is shapeshifted into like a dog leg.
Yeah.
He will eventually keep losing limbs to become a dog.
Okay, so.
You just made me realise strange implications about
About how werewolves work.
about how this ability works.
We're gonna make the Bog-ass real in the setting, and it's just him.
um,
Oh, dear.
And it's a free action.
on that note, I guess you guys
Yeah.
are travelling south. I
Sure,
guess.
can I get a slot back, please?
I guess that's where we'll leave it today.
Yeah.
Now
Oh boy.
we got a lead.
Mm-hmm. A lead which we will soon forget.
Yep.
Oh, hello everybody, it's too fucking hot. I'll be back in hell. It feels like we're back in hell. It's fucking melting into the floor. Well, any, like, people from hot countries complain. Welcome to England. We complain about the weather, like, all the fucking time because it's a rainy little island. It's either too hot, too rainy, too cold. We can never get it. Or too windy. Yeah, too windy or too windy. And our houses are built without air conditioning to keep us warm throughout most of the year, so... When it's sunny, we'll enjoy it for one day and they complain about it for the rest. Yeah. And they complain that it's too cold and you want it to be sunny again. The sun is a big lamp and it can fuck off. Yeah. The sun is a deadly laser. There'll be a lot more of this, should I? With the history of everything.